welcome to the first episode of Azarus in 2025.
I was going to say the first episode.
Yeah.
Welcome.
We're starting over.
Episode 1.
I want to be a monkey person.
What?
Huh?
We're
No.
restarting, she said,
Yep,
so I'm
it's true.
making my
No,
character.
all spell jam erasers out.
Gone.
Oh.
Sorry.
Sucks. Anyway,
Play a changeling, then turn into a monkey.
Oh.
Do you guys know there is a Twitch streamer named Gelatinous Nuts with 1,000 followers?
good for them.
Found him while I was searching for
He
him.
is our first person we need to overtake.
Well, hasn't streamed in 4 years, so...
We're
on our way.
That is our goal. Gelatinous Nuts, we're coming for you.
Gelatinous
Hey.
nuts,
Oh,
but it's the
cameras
boys
are
above the
fine.
table.
Yeah, we're good. Anyway,
Everything's
D&D.
Everything's
yeah.
good. Everything's
Is that what we're
perfect.
doing here?
Anonymous.
I'm still working on the Discord server.
Who's going?
Yeah.
She's handcrafting it. She's coding.
Oh, hey, Krigga. My bad. The decal on this.
I fixed it.
Oh, thanks, man.
She's
Oh, I
a
forgot.
genius.
Also, that's not my name anymore. Henry calls me by my legal name now.
I'm
So
oh,
Henry.
gross.
Henry
Tell him
Michael.
to
Cricket?
go
He-
back.
Krika is gone.
yeah,
Wrong.
if you ask him what his name is, he goes, "I'm Henry Michael."
And this
Anyway.
is my Aunt Krista.
Yeah.
And we are a
Why
family
can't he just
together.
have a speech impediment forever?
He probably will, just based on... Never mind.
Oh no.
Anyway,
Discord's
announcements.
coming.
Discord's coming. Emotes are coming.
Emails are coming. Backstory, lore videos coming.
Lots of stuff coming.
Wow.
You're coming left and right.
Back
And
to
they don't stop
gelatinous
coming,
nuts.
and they don't stop
Anyway.
coming. Back to the rules and hit the ground
Gelatinous
running.
nuts.
Gelatinous Nuts coming. Sorry.
We'll be doing a one shot tomorrow with a new DM.
Yes.
Shout out, Lovely Loot.
I think this
Yeah,
is
first time stream
First
DM.
time streaming.
He's not a brand new DM. He's been doing it for a long time, but first time stream DM.
Yeah.
They call them stream.
And he gets a
stream
little
ends.
stage fright, so.
Yeah, a lot of fun.
It'll be so fun.
Mm-hmm.
I still have one VOD to upload to YouTube.
But you really were cranking them out. You
Yeah.
have what, 4 VODs in
2 weeks.
10 days? Yeah.
Yeah. I have one more to put up, and then, well, I guess 2 more since we did the long stream on Saturday.
Yeah, we
Yeah.
did.
That was 7
I'll probably
hours.
break that one up into 2 episodes.
Yeah.
What sense did
That's
Pre-lunch,
that's
after
fair.
lunch.
No, I think there's probably a more seamless way to.
I'll probably do-
0.3275, 0.3275.
Yeah, I'll probably do different bits. I'll figure it out.
Yeah, you'll figure.
I
it out.
have an idea in my head. It'll get done. I was
Yeah,
supposed to
fair.
stream yesterday, but I fucking wrecked my neck.
Oof.
I was gonna stream Sunday, and I wrecked my neck.
Playing basketball.
sleeping.
Yeah, she went
Because I'm old now. My birthday's next week.
47.
Yeah. It feels like it.
40th.
I slept too hard and I ruined my neck, and so I couldn't move my head on
What
Sunday.
a problem.
It's just like the way you phrased it, too. I slept too
I
hard.
slept too
I
good.
slept so fucking hard last night.
So I was supposed to stream Sunday, and then I couldn't move my neck, and then I went to a chiro yesterday, and then I just kind of vibed. So I should be, fingers crossed, healthy again, so I can stream
Good.
Thursday.
So,
I'm swapping up my stream schedule just because school starts next week too. That's all I have for my announcements. Anybody else?
Game Master Matt is coming soon. Got a lot of stuff to update and new things, new exciting things.
We haven't got a basketball game tomorrow.
Yeah, tune in
Who's the
to
point guard?
our jazz band concert
Oh.
Wednesday night.
Can't be Wednesday night.
Well.
Can't do Wednesdays.
Saturday.
Michael, you can't do
No.
Wednesdays.
It's the late show. It's
Oh.
post.
Yes,
Post-stream.
jazz
Yeah, that's
band.
right. I learned like 2 chords on the piano.
I know,
Fucking
like
over
6.
for all
I
y'all.
know 6. So,
You
So
can
with
do
a
that.
grand total of 8 chords, we're solid, baby.
Yeah.
honestly, to be fair, you're probably fine.
They're gonna be making us
I
custom
want you.
music.
I want you to know the jazz artists are just getting in the comments right now.
All of them. All of the
all
jazz
0 of them.
artists.
All of the jazz artists who are also D&D fans.
All of them.
I feel like there's a Venn diagram somewhere.
I mean,
For
there's
sure.
at least
It's
2
almost a
of the
circle.
5 right here.
Yep, she beat me to it.
Sir Michael, any updates?
No.
Feral.
There you go.
I hit 50, and I said I was going to do that D&D or Daisy stream.
Yeah.
I'm still
So
going
you're a
to do
liar.
it. I'm not a liar.
I think we should just do it for fun.
Life has really just
Got
taken
to.
the bull by the horns, but I'm gonna figure it out, and that is gonna happen at some point in time.
Can you commit 2025?
Yeah, it's gonna happen sometime in this year, in the calendar year.
Wow.
2035.
And
Go.
then and then we have the new
campaign?
D&D campaign. That's pretty
Making
cool.
a mark
Always
there so I can
into
block
the
that out.
mic.
I didn't burp.
I'm so excited for that edit.
Yeah. So,
So you went from saying no to all these announcements. Anything else?
white. Oh.
White Toe Trading Co.
With our friends at White Toe Trading Co., you yourself can put wine in a glass and sip it,
With
and
a
no one
straw.
would even know.
Who could say that's wine? Maybe it's water.
This is
Cuckoo
water.
chew.
This is water.
Mine's wine.
This is vodka.
Vodka. No. Thank you to our friends at White Toe Trading Co. for helping us. Wait.
Wait.
For letting us have our own promo code. That's right. If you viewer, went to whitetoetradingco.com and put in the promo code Gelatinous Noobs, you get 10% off anything on their website. So
Or their
use
Etsy.
it.
Or
Or
their
Etsy.
Etsy page.
Or hear me out. You could just be like Evan and forget to use the Gelatinous Noobs promo code.
Hey, it's okay, buddy. It's all right.
The Gelatinous Noobs promo code.
Gelatinous
is,
Noobs.
Is it,
overrated.
It's also
what can I
really
say?
hard to spell. I'm just going to
What can I
say
say?
it right.
Overrated.
It is in every VOD. So if you have
It
a hard
is.
time spelling, you can copy and paste it from our VOD.
If you ain't spell no good like me.
That was speaking, Michael.
He can't read.
Hey, I'm Michael, and I never learned how to fucking read or talk.
Hi, Michael.
Hi, Michael.
Anyway, thank you very much, White Toe Trading Co. We really appreciate your continued support and allowing us promo code to last in perpetuity. Very excited, and your support in watching in our stream.
That was a good
Thank you
word.
very much.
Absolutely. Feral_Froggy. So Saturday or Sunday, I'm going to do a co-stream with Icky McClicky, and
Icky.
it's going to be Elden.
It's going to be hopping.
Elden Lord Froggy. I'm in the very beginning.
Yeah, I was gonna say you can't call yourself
Elden
Elden
Ring.
Lord yet.
She's
No,
been,
do
but
it.
I
Do
will
it.
be, and
Do
I'm
it.
going to look great while doing it.
She's been playing for
Call
about
yourself-
100 hours, and she has fought how many bosses?
I haven't played 100 hours.
Has she actively played 100 hours, or has she left the game
She
up?
left it
I
open
left
for
the
like
game
3 days
open.
straight.
You do what you want.
Yeah.
You
No,
minute
I'm not.
one.
My
Minute
favorite
one,
thing-
Elden Lord.
Hey, I got Elden Ring for
What
the
are those nerds
aesthetics.
going to do anyway?
Yeah, you're insane.
What are those nerds going to do anyway?
Right?
Get at them.
Get mad.
Get in the comments.
Genuinely think you were like staring at a race car from like from your like scooter, and you're going, "I'm gonna be the next NASCAR
I'm gonna
driver."
smoke
I'm going to win this race.
Is it that hard?
I'm going to smoke that
You're
Ferrari.
lined up on the Indy 500, and you are
But-
on a broken
Prove me wrong.
scooter.
Hey.
And
I
there-
will, because I
You
run
wanna-
off of spite.
That's right.
Dale Earnhardt
God.
Jr. is doing laps
I hope
around you,
you
and you're like,
enjoy it.
only
It's a fun
120
ride.
to
It's a
go.
great-
You want to know what? It's
You're
happening.
going to be crying, and
I'm
going
gonna
to
be cheering
Elden
you on.
Lord Froggy.
Bam. That is the best retort I've ever heard. You're going to be crying.
And I'm gonna be Elden Lord Froggy.
I do have another announcement.
Jesus.
In February, we are swapping Azarus to Wednesdays and Thera to Tuesdays to fit schedules better.
true.
And the first week of the month, we'll be doing Veil.
Era of Lost Hope. Do you prefer it being Veil or Era of Lost Hope?
Era Lost Hope.
Era of Lost Hope.
Or you could do ELH for short.
We'll
The
be
Era
in
of
Veil
Lost Hope.
the first week.
Can we just say era?
Era.
That works too.
We'll be doing the Eras tour the first week of the month.
So do be ready for some kind of structured changes to
Yeah.
our scheduling, but we will still be here
There's going to be a
twice
lot of,
every week.
lot of
It's
fucking
very exciting.
D&D.
Yeah, so start times on
Era.
Tuesdays will be swapping as well to probably 6:30, since that's the time we start on Wednesdays, and then probably starting 7 on Wednesdays.
Oh, my
Yes,
name's Evan.
lore videos will encompass all 3 campaigns. So, and they'll be structured in a way that makes it very attainable. I'll help with everything.
Nope.
Okay, just
She
know-
doesn't want to. I'll take some help if you want.
Yeah, I was gonna
That's
say
a lot of work.
Yeah, I need.
I'm
We'll talk about it,
gonna
yeah.
make I'll make lore videos for everybody.
I need some help getting the groceries in on Sundays. If you
I need
want that.
lemons.
I'm actually allergic to groceries.
Okay, yeah, never mind.
Yeah, have you met him? He's a vampire.
He doesn't
true.
have any food in his fridge.
The
true.
world is.
does
a
right now.
vampire.
Actually, he had asparagus when we were here on Saturday.
Yeah,
I thought I
sounds
saw a
like something a
goldfish in-
vampire
They're
would eat.
buying it.
He's like, I think normal people eat asparagus.
I'm not a vampire.
He's
I
gearing
swear
up.
to God, if Curse of Strahd doesn't have asparagus in his fridge when we play it,
It's
next
gonna be
time-
a she.
Yeah.
I remember. Thank you for my inspiration.
I said Curse of Strahd. I
No,
didn't
don't do
gender.
it, don't do
I
You
didn't
said
gender.
he. You
No,
said he.
Throw a fucking rock at his
You
head.
said he.
Use
Thank
that
you.
gun. Use that gun. Just.
I think we should play D&D tonight.
Hey,
Anyway,
Twitch, that
you
was
wanna
a
what
fake
that-
gun.
You know what that reminds me of?
The last time.
On Gelatinous Noobs.
In the Adventures of Azarus.
In the Adventures of Azarus.
The party, the Feytastic Four, found themselves post-meeting of the council. Not only the meeting of the Fey, the Seelie Fey, but the Unseelie as well as the Elemental Lords. This meeting was, for the most part, fairly productive. We discovered some information and learned that maybe the involvement of the Unseelie wasn't as direct as we assumed. Or maybe that's what we're being led to believe. We definitely did gain more focus on the best course of action for our party being finding where these books are and returning them to Ivy safely. With that, Stella, one of the Seelie, Fey, and intelligence individuals, gave us some information on a contact that she had that might be able to get us some information in regards to one of these books. Deciding that we needed to take care of this, we headed out, but not before stopping to see Zhorak. Hoping that the Trinity might give us some answers on how he might be returned to the land of the awake. To our surprise, Zhorak was already awakened when we arrived. Right.
Welcome back.
And right was he back. After a brief and emotional welcoming back, a unseelie disturbance happened to Zhorak with one of his eyes popping out and being transformed and replaced with a dark unseelie eye, and the Duchess herself appearing in the doorway. Zhorak informed the party that he had made a deal. The party said, "Fuck you." They were not happy. They were not happy at
We're
all.
not happy.
Still not happy about it.
The party,
Stay dead, bitch.
the party decided that
Immediately left us.
perhaps that they were better off without Zhorak and didn't want to give him any second thought.
To be fair, he wanted to leave us and go with Big Mommy Seals.
He went.
true.
Oh, so you're gonna.
It's true.
You went. Oh, you have a fancy eye, but you're gonna come with us now. And he
You
went.
know where a great place to find out
Right,
more details
no.
and more information?
The VODs.
The VODs. Check it
the
out.
VODs.
VOD
Check
is
the
short
VODs.
for
It was a lot.
Video on demand.
From there, leaving the Trinity's office, the party made their way to this back hidden entrance to the Nexus, where we discovered Stella's contact, a small rat, actual rat type person,
Rat folk.
rat folk,
I love rat folk.
Ende,
Ende.
who I've been calling Enya. Come sail away. With that, Ende was reluctant to just give up the party information, not knowing what we needed and what we were asking for. We worked our way through asking some important questions, garnering that the best place to start looking for one of these books might be the elemental plane of air. As also, we also were given a layout and brief description of the elemental planes. This is where we join the Feytastic Four. Find out what happens right now.
Peanut butter.
Beach leech.
I'm sorry, I don't have any peanut butter.
Sorry,
That is your name.
just, yeah.
I was just
Clear and
reminding
correct.
myself.
Right, yeah. Right.
Just reminding myself.
What's
I
happening in this
feel
world?
like that's very canon.
I think you guys are still standing in front of Ende.
We-
Ende's like, they just lore dumped on you. They just told you. They drew out the, the elemental planes.
Chomsky's got a notebook where he has done it himself, and he's just like, hey, okay, Anything else we should know? The airplane. That's
And they was telling us about the city in the airplane where we would actually be traveling to.
Yeah, the city of Ice and Steel.
City of Ice and Steel. Got it.
That tends to be the capital. That's where Aquilo lives.
Now, with a lot of this unrestricted magic flow through this plane, is there going to be a lot of criminals, like cloaks, daggers, the lot?
We're very
There
wary
are a
of
lot of
that
cloaks
sort.
and daggers, but I don't know about
Criminals.
But who moves contraband other than criminals?
Merchants.
That is what
people who are just trying to make a living.
you did say that there was.
Have you shuttled this contraband?
Not the specific contraband.
You did say that there was an inordinate amount of
Magic items.
magic
yes.
items being transferred from this plane. Do you have perhaps a place that we might begin our investigation in the city of Air and Steel? Ice and Steel, sorry.
Or a portal here that we can utilize to get there?
You'll want to go in through the
Crossroads.
That's what I thought.
But I don't have any specific contacts there.
Just a mere heading.
Yeah, you could try to find. What do they call them? What do they call themselves?
I don't know, that's why we're asking.
The silly barkers.
I don't think that's it.
I think they call themselves the plungers.
The plungers?
Not like toilet plungers, but
What
like
is the toilet?
Oh, they plunge into places. Or the air.
My nose
you'll see
starts
when you
bleeding.
get there.
Well, what's
It's kind
that
of like an adrenaline sport, jumping into the nothing.
The abyss.
I don't understand. But
You just kind of fall forever.
So they
there?
want
So
to
why
die?
is that a sport?
Yeah, it's like an adrenaline thing. Not my thing, but
Do they die?
no,
They're stuck
They
there
just
forever.
They just fall.
they just fall forever, or until they fall into Earth. Or so.
Can you not, like...
Have you guys ever been to the airplane?
clearly not.
An airplane. No.
Air. This.
So
Be gay.
So,
Be gay.
there's no like up and down.
Call me that. You're not Zhorak.
that was his words.
There's no up and down. So whichever way you think is down is the way you're gonna fall.
So can you rap technically? So city's here. Jump off the city. Fall down. Suddenly, I think of myself above the city. Am I back to being above the city?
No,
How do I recover from a fall?
you just think that up is down, and then you start falling that way.
I fall upwards. Got it.
And then
so
and then
gravity.
if you think that left is down, you'll fall that way.
Gravity is relative.
Yes.
You know that's very easy for more keen minds to abuse, right? You want to be careful with what you.
I mean,
do you-
it's
Let
not
the
like
party
it's
run.
something
You
people
have-
can control. It's just how it works.
Yeah, you have to truly believe it, though. Can you make yourself believe that up is down?
It takes a lot of practice. People do
Fascinating.
it.
It
but
also sounds very risky, as if you get it wrong and then you just fall for it.
Could you just fly?
Yeah.
If you just get it right, if you're
Only
just
when
like,
it's dark.
left, right, up, down, side, and just...
I feel like that's more difficult
That's
than
exactly
you're
what
making
I
it
was
out to be.
I think it might make more sense when we actually get there. We might get an understanding of what the architecture. Perhaps I mean there could be
One more
there
question
could-
though.
Kind of a master, but
Is this where the political leaders for the airplane reside? Is in the city?
yes,
Got it. Do they have a king?
a kilo.
A kilo? You said.
Remember,
You
Remember-
met
written down.
you met him, right?
we did.
Yes, we did.
Remember, we received a writ from all of the elemental lords giving permission to carry out our investigation.
Passage.
And not only passage, but written agreements to carry out our investigations.
Do we have that on paper?
Yeah, it's within their
within their own domains?
yeah. Within their kingdoms
Perfect.
and
I was just testing.
All right. Well, any other advice before we get going?
yeah, so I've been told that you guys are kind of like blast happy. I was
Who said
advised.
would say
what do you
that?
mean by
I don't... That
don't-
honestly is kind of offending.
From what I understand, the person who's blessed up is dead.
I
I
was
don't know.
told to let you all know that magic of all sorts, either sanctioned by Archfey or not, is prohibited and frowned upon in the
What do you mean?
so-
Elementals are
in the
inherently
underground.
magic. Oh, in the underground.
and in the
Crossroads?
crossroads.
Of course.
You don't want to see the brig. So behave.
So
Have you been
Is-
to the brig?
Yes. You don't want it.
What if...
You notice that his tail is a little shorter than most rat folk.
They're gonna torture you.
They cut your tail.
Excuse me. What if my
Your tail.
armor is inherently...
As long as you're not casting magic, you'll be okay.
That shouldn't be a
Is
problem.
it just magic? I'm hoping that all violence is prohibited.
Yes, all
Forms of
violence,
violence.
but they did say that, like,
Have they had issues with that before?
yeah, back when the crossroads were like open, yeah, there was
People
magic.
abusing it.
Yeah,
Okay.
Could
There's rules for a reason.
and there were people like changing how they looked, and there was just a bunch of
I don't know why anyone would do that.
One question I have: could one be pushed through a portal?
What do you mean pushed through?
I mean, if I was walking along and let's say that we came across one of our adversaries and they wanted to separate us, could one of them physically push me through a different portal?
In theory, yes, but they
Not in practice.
We won't let that.
they don't generally.
The homunculi are protecting the crossroads, correct?
Have you seen homunculi?
No.
They're about 2 feet tall, so they're not doing a whole lot,
Okay.
but they do what they can.
Okay. Who enforces these laws, these rules?
The homunculi. They do what they can, but
So a real flower guard
if
situation.
they need backup,
Mm-hmm.
they have enforcers.
And have you seen the? You've said you've been to
I've
the
been to
brig.
the brig. Yes.
Tell me about these enforcers.
They're creatures that kind of just peel off the wall, and they're
Ooh.
big, scary.
Nothing you
rock
want to mess
people?
with.
No,
Okay.
I'd stay away from them.
Ideally
Okay,
we would,
no
but
magic.
I'm just saying.
No trouble. We're just going to the airplane.
Trouble
Agreed.
and magic is literally the two things I'm good at. So
Keep your hands to yourself.
my hands are in my pocket, and they'll stay in my pocket.
Right.
It's a good thing you could still use that tail.
Yeah, if you go to the brig,
I'm not gonna go. I
we're
don't
gonna
want to
leave
go to
you
the brig.
there so you learn a lesson.
I don't want to go.
I'm not concerned about us doing this. I'm just saying whoever has planned on stealing these books and has clearly put in a lot of effort to keep them away.
Of course. Yes.
So I'm just saying that we should be wary.
I agree.
Definitely stick together. Because if things go awry, we have that shard. We can
Yes.
get somewhere safe.
One last question, Ende. We were brought this way so that we could avoid detection.
Yes.
Are we going to be able to go into the Nexus and still maintain that
Yes.
aversion?
Yep.
Okay. All right. Then let us go to the city of ice and steel.
Okay. So, you guys enter into like a kind of like a small tunnel that on the other side of the room where you were meeting Ende. That's where they had guided you and said, "Good luck." Slapped you all on the ass, pushed you through.
Ooh.
Please.
And
Pardon,
then
pardon me.
said, "Good
That
luck.
rat was kind of handsy.
Good luck. Don't die. Have
I'm
fun."
betrothed.
And then I said, "And then don't forget, up is down, down is up."
All right.
Up is down.
Is that
down
everywhere?
Is up, right is left.
I don't know. I would say as we're like we're walking, I'd say, let us try to be as quickly and efficient as possible when we're in the plains. From what India described, I'm quite wary of our survivability.
So, from now until we get into the airplane, Chomsky is going to mentally practice convincing himself. He's going to be sitting there just like squinting. He's going to look around, obviously. Up is down, down is up, down is up, down is up. And he's going to be sitting there focusing on convincing himself that gravity works backwards.
Can I roll a deception to myself?
I feel like with how brainy Chomsky is,
He's
it's
really
gonna
trying.
be so hard.
That's why he's doing his
Because
best to
he's like
detach
facts.
himself. Yeah.
Yeah. You're gonna have to like do some drugs about it.
That's crazy. Chomsky would never.
That's not Airless speaking.
It was
Bruh.
Rhea.
Goat milk
I was
only.
looking at Rhea's mini.
What would Rhea do? Drugs.
Do some drugs about
Do
it.
some drugs about it. That's crazy.
We'll see about the deception to
just
yourself
close
in the
my
moment.
eyes.
In the moment, we'll see.
Okay.
So, you guys, after about 10 minutes of walking through this tunnel, There's a it opens up into like a room. This room, Chomsky and Batch, you both have seen it before. It is wide. It's like an airplane terminal. There's people just milling about, pushing past.
We've been in this specific one?
You've been,
A similar one.
The terminal.
yeah. This is the crossroads.
Gotcha, okay.
It's similar where there's torches about every 20 feet. As you being taller than most people, you see towards the back, like you're like through the the Goliaths and the giants that are coming through. There's just a whole mix of people here. You see that there's unlit torches at the end, and that is reminiscent of the material plane, because you can't get to the material plane. So why would they have torches on? So you are looking around as they kind of bleed into each other. The torches change color, so like
Probably red for fire.
red for fire, blue for water,
What's the color
kind
for
of-
air?
yellow.
Yellow.
Yellow? I figured it'd be cyan, but that's just me.
It's yellow. If you ask Avatar: The Last Airbender, it's
Piss
yellow.
Air.
I knew you were gonna
Water.
say that. I knew it.
Fire.
What, you knew I was gonna say that?
Yes.
Piss
I
candle.
felt it in my bones.
It's my favorite spell.
Piss candle.
As we're walking through and we're entering into this larger, more, I assume, more populated area.
Yes, there's lots of people moving past.
Air, yeah. Air.
Let us be cognizant if maybe the forces that are working against us, maybe they have people watching here, keeping an eye on
Did you see
things.
someone, August?
No, but if it were me and I was trying to keep something hidden, I would have a scout keeping an
Like
eye on
a-
who was coming in
like
and
a
out.
lookout.
Exactly.
Oh, come on, we're really in, we blend in. We're just, a Hadozi, a giant metal man, a giant goat man, and a giant woman.
Honestly, with the giant, with the giants in
Careless looks shooketh.
Well, you're like 6'3".
Yeah, but I wouldn't describe myself as giant.
Well, compared to me and all these homunculi.
There are a bunch of homunculi just milling about. They have little like stewardess outfits on.
I'd
hello
say,
there. You'll be flying at an altitude of infinite.
well, proportioned.
Oh yeah, no, absolutely. Well proportioned.
No, we're just saying,
I-
statistically, you're bigger than most. You're
Airless, I don't
in
think.
a strong way. Right.
Airless.
Batch.
Right. No, you're great.
I
You look
think they're
great.
both crazy, considering that there are fire elementals, air elementals, giants. I'm just pointing out all of the
I don't
wacky
think I'm the
individuals.
weirdest thing here.
Yeah.
I don't.
not.
I'm.
I never
I'm
said
saying.
that.
I'm saying. I think all of us blend in fairly well. But the thing is that if they know to look for us,
Yes.
Do I see any other Hadozi?
Roll me a perception check.
exclusively
Gonna
Hadozi.
get cozy with a Hadozi in a closet.
6.
6.
His own reflection.
My boy, my boy Batch, I found you.
You think you get like a glimpse of a Hadozi, but somebody passes by and then it's gone.
But
I
it's a pretty diverse crowd
Yes.
at the crossroads.
Yes.
I want to play too. I want to roll perception to see if anybody has really nice armor.
Big armor.
Did you get?
Natural 20. -1, 19.
There's a lot of nice armor.
Priority.
A lot.
Who's got the nicest armor?
There is a storm giant walking through.
Oh my gosh, and it's nice.
It's nice.
In your head,
August,
you.
August, do you know him?
No.
Can I go say something?
All right, I'll go say something.
No,
Remember, no
Then go say
magic.
something.
Come with me.
All right, I'll
you
go with
man,
you.
you man of the storm.
No
Okay.
magic, no splitting up.
Come on with us. Yeah.
Okay.
Excuse me, sir.
While they're all doing this, I just want to look around to see if there's anybody who looks like they might be looking out for us or paying attention or taking notes
Okay.
or anything like that. It's a nat 20.
Damn, nat 20 back to back.
Nat 20 back to back.
Matt
22.
20.
22.
Call it nat
Um,
20.
I don't think I would be able to determine if somebody's just taking notes or taking notes because of us.
Yeah. There are several, there are some of the homunculi do have little
They're
notepads.
observers.
Notepads.
They're like the security cameras of the.
Yeah. And you notice that there's a couple people, spiderish people like on the ceiling in here.
Sure.
And they blend in really well.
Do those people sound like the enforcers or different?
They don't sound like the enforcers,
Sure.
but they seem like they're
Distinctly different.
working.
Gotcha.
Just spider folk that are like chameleon on the ceiling.
Yeah.
That's fucking horrifying. I hate that.
Just like that one right there.
It's good
And you
security.
just hear that.
Scary fun.
Fun scary. Yeah, the chittering of spiders. For my folks that don't know what homunculi look like, they are little. They look like if a gargoyle and a vampire bat had a baby.
And they're
So they have
really
they
cute.
have
Ooh,
big
They're
ears,
ugly cute.
and they have like that vampire bat nose where it's all
Smushed.
smashed. Yes,
Show the class.
Do they have fat little bellies?
yes.
Yes.
Aw, and
They're
they
built
stand
like
like
toddlers.
toddlers?
So an army of toddlers are
Yeah.
defending.
With rock enforcers.
It's true.
Yeah. Yeah, they're very. They're hard to read because they look like they're made out of like
Stone.
Mush.
Clay.
yeah.
Slim.
Who was right, stone or mush?
Stone.
Or sleeve.
Excuse me, if you don't mind.
He kind of like kneels down because he is like 20 feet tall.
Holy shit.
He takes a notepad. Could you tell me about the make of your armor?
I say it again in primordial.
He's like the make of my armor.
Particularly the metal and where it originates in terms of the maker. It's
Does he speak common?
exquisitely done.
You ask the question in primordial, and he answers in like a broken common. Any words that he's not aware of,
My armor.
any words that he doesn't know, he will say in primordial.
Just
So you'll have
looking
to.
up. He's not wearing a loincloth, apparently. Giant crotch.
I got it in the. Oh God, what's it called? The plane of. Hold on.
Metal and armor.
The plane of armor and stuff.
Plane of full
The
metal
Schleem.
alcohol.
The Schleem plane.
Slim plane is a real plane.
Yeah,
and
plane
it's
of ooze.
Fucked up. It's where Gramps comes from.
Huh.
Actually, I know where Gramps is. He's in our third campaign.
He's in the era of lost goat.
Goat milk.
Land
It-
era of Lost Goop.
It's from the quasi-elemental plane of minerals.
Do you know particularly what mineral that is?
I mean, I had it made, but I didn't go get it myself.
Could you tell me if you were to rate your armor rating on a scale of 1 to 30, about, what would you rate it? I'm very curious. And he's got his notebook out and he's ready to take notes from you.
A scale of 1 to 30.
About, yes. Armor goes up to about
Sure.
that, right? AC.
Yeah, class.
I have no idea
A
what
class
they're
of
talking
armor.
about.
Yeah, I'd say a class of armor goes up to about 30.
That's
yeah.
what I was saying, yeah.
I don't know what you're talking about.
I'm using a rating scale.
I don't wear
Based on
armor,
number.
so I have no class.
Go on.
I have no class.
I'd say it's about 16.
That's not very good.
I can take a lot of hits, little one.
Got it. I just thought your armor was better. He puts away his notebook. It looks very nice, though. The craftsmanship, that is. But
I lean in and I whisper, perhaps don't antagonize the storm giant.
I'm not antagonized. I complimented his armor. I just thought it was nicer than it actually is.
You're very nicely endowed, my
Sir,
friend.
I mean no disrespect. I really truthfully do. I was looking for something of good craftsmanship. And that is very evidently craftsmanship. So I'm sorry. You have a good day.
Our friend isn't good at speaking
I am. I speak eloquently.
to
In
people.
primordial, I just say to the storm giant, I'm sorry.
No? No.
That's it.
They're just like,
I just said goodbye.
Oh.
Okay, mission.
Agreed.
I'm sorry.
I try to find a homunculi to point me to the correct portal.
You find one, and
What do
they're
they
sitting
say?
there with like their little clipboard, and they're looking at you, and they're like, "Where are you trying to go?"
The
Elemental plane of air.
elemental plane of air, specifically the city of
Fire
Ice,
and ice.
ice and steel.
ice and steel.
Oh, okay. So you'll want to go to the yellow fire,
Yes.
and it's the third one to the left.
Third one to the left, yellow fire.
Thank you, friend.
Yeah, you'll have to check in at the counter, and you'll have to tell them if you're
Check our
bringing
bags.
anything. Yeah.
Friend, might I ask your name?
I don't have a name.
Oh.
We're just kind of
Just
we're
here.
numbered.
What's your number?
That's
312.
312.
There's a lot of you.
It
There
is
are
a,
a lot of
it is
us.
a pleasure to meet you, 312.
I think.
Thank
that
you for your help.
I think that you're worth more than just a number. I will call you Greg. You name that. You
What
wear
if-
that name with pride.
What if he likes his number?
Do you take pride in your number? Takes his notebook out.
Yeah, it's like a ranking system.
Yeah, they're a lost cause. Anyway, let's go. Thank you.
Later, Greg.
Anyway, they suck. All right. Yellow fire, third.
Third door
Blue
on the
flower,
right.
red
Red
thorn.
one. I was gonna say it. Fuck. Yellow fire. Third to the right.
I have a perception check from everybody.
Absolutely.
Already rolled one natural.
16.
Natural 20.
3 in a row.
19.
What do we get, DM?
What'd you get? What's your plus?
25.
Hell yeah.
Hell yeah. 5,
16.
16,
19.
19, 25.
25. Not as good as Zari's pass.
My eyes were closed. My eyes were closed.
So, blanking on names. Argos and Batch. I almost said Vargas.
What the?
He's busy
He's
with
busy.
Strahd.
Argos
Mine.
and Batch. You guys notice that there's like a... You guys pass an offshoot, and it's like kind of like a break room, right? There's like a bar in there. There's a few homunculi that's like kind of gathered.
These fucking guys asking our names all day long.
Yeah, hey, 123. I'm gonna go meet up with 69 later.
Oh!
Nice.
Hey, if you want the plug, go to
I gotta
420.
fucking talk to 420.
Anyway, thank you. That was our bit.
Yeah.
So you see that there's some homunculi kind of like gathered around one that's on a table, and he's giving him some dramatic story.
Listen here, I'm number 1, and I will tell you what things are.
But you guys are like, they're on a break. Chomsky, you're distracted by all the different types of armor in this.
Never seen that type of mineral.
Yeah, there's lots of different types of minerals. There's some people have like armor, but it looks like it's made out of dust.
That makes no sense to me.
There's lots of strange armor. Like some people have armor, like some of like the fire elementals, they have armor like held together with like lava.
That one makes a little bit more sense to me.
Think like Lava Girl from Shark Boy and Lava Girl.
Where's Shark Boy?
A shark man walks by.
You see a shark man from the water.
Dream.
Thank you, Taylor Lautner.
No problem.
Airless, with your 25, you hear what that homunculus is saying. And he's talking about how he doesn't understand the people that read. There's been people that have been bringing in books, and he just like, yeah, they're books. Like, just fucking take them in. You know how like at customs you have to like claim things, and some people are like, yeah, I got these books, and he's like, just fucking go. It's like, just tell him to go through. Why are we checking all these magic items? Just who cares about Meepa?
The shittiest TSA agent ever.
Exactly what we're looking for is books.
Oh my god!
Exactly what we
So we're
need.
walking like, guys. Hold on a second.
So wait, that means that means whoever was sneaking that through, they went, excuse me, we have these books.
Do I have to check? Do I have to check this?
They're like, fuck off, dude, go!
We're on break, bro. 69 is telling a story.
But then they're also like, or they talk about like they're not being too loud about it. They're whispering. They're like, yeah. So I saw these books and they looked magical, but I was like, could just be some tome from some random Some random.
That homunculi looks really passionate about something.
I wonder what he's talking about.
What do you hear something?
I do. Pause.
All right.
We need to talk to these guys.
Okay.
I walk over.
I follow.
There's about 6 or 7 of
Are
them.
you going to
kind
tell
of.
us why we need to talk to him?
I trust her.
Trust her.
Okay.
Yeah, I trust her.
You'll find out.
Game plan.
So, you've had a lot of magical books come through, and you have been ushering them through without checking them.
Yeah, they're books.
Can you just describe these people? Anyone in particular having lots of books?
I mean,
Also, the books, what do they look like?
most of them are like hardcovers. They got pages. You know.
Well, yeah, do they look...
very
Oh, do they look
book-like.
like music books?
I didn't flip through them.
Isn't that
So
Yeah,
can
why
you...
would you?
Isn't that what you're here to do?
What if it had a gun in it?
It's a gun.
What if it had a gun in it? There's no ammo here.
What if it had a knife in it? Guns don't need... Or blades don't need reload.
Can you tell me, is there someone who had large amounts of these books? Or looked suspicious? Is there a certain crossroads entry point that has been having large amount of books come through?
A quick question for us as players, but something our characters would know. We've seen multiple of Ivy's books now.
Yes.
Do they look the exact same?
No.
Okay. Do they have a similar like motif or vibe?
Um,
Like, is it obvious that they're a part of a set?
not really.
Okay.
I bet if you
Ivy slob.
had like arcane checked it, there'd probably be Ivy
Maybe
vibes.
some Tracy
yeah,
or something. Yeah.
But I don't think any of us checked her books to
No,
see what
not
vibes
for
they
an
gave off.
arcane thing,
Yeah.
just a visual thing. That's what I was curious about.
If it was like composition book 1 of
1 of 10.
yeah,
Well, I was thinking like a similar like floral motif or
Yeah.
something, you know.
yeah.
Nothing that you guys noticed.
Sure.
In the
It's
time that
almost
you've
like
had 'em.
they follow different arrows. Like one's like
Yeah.
Crazy.
One was just red.
one was red.
Krista sweating.
One was like
They
black.
figured it out.
All right, I want to hear about the black one.
I
'Cause I know that's our DM's favorite.
the
Oh
the
my
in-
god, is that true?
the individual
We cracked the code!
the individuals
Batch is broken.
It's not Batch that's broken, it's Michael.
Our purpose has been to find all the Taylor Swift albums. What am I?
Batch walks over to the edge and just falls.
and then we wait and he just falls upward. and then we wait 5 more seconds. He falls down.
You just see me like ascend, and you're like, Batch, no! And I go, it's okay, guys. I figured out gravity.
Wait until I tell you
right.
all of the Archfey are Taylor Swift coded.
Yeah.
All of our guards are named after Taylor Swift's cats.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And the
Benjamin,
Tabaxi.
Meredith, Olivia.
The whole campaign, guys.
Yeah, we've been living through it. You
the
just
whole
now woke up.
campaign.
You woke up.
Just look over at Kristen.
I've been got.
Who, me?
I wanted to
She
make
lost
my own
6 books, 6 out of 10 books.
Oh, Scooter
the
Braun!
stolen
Album.
albums,
Wait, is the Big Bad
and
Scooter?
we're getting them back.
Yes.
The big baddest Scooter.
Big Machine Records.
Yes.
Guys, we need to go to Big Machine Records
What
in
if
California.
it's a giant artificer?
It is.
Big machine record.
Hello.
It's Chomsky.
As you've never seen the end of the album.
Give us the album. Airless
Hey, what's
has
up,
guns
guys?
now.
It's Scooter Braun.
Forgive me.
This is crazy.
Forgive me, homunculi.
Apples.
I have a quick question.
What?
Is it? She's lost. It's done.
No, I'm here. It's fine. You just,
We're here. It was the what?
The
it's the fact that Michael's over there just like completely
His mind being
gobsmacked.
blown.
Dissociating.
His flabbers have been
The 6
gassed over
books.
there.
The 6.
Yeah, no, I got it. No, I don't. Yeah.
Tell me,
Ivy, Rose.
homunculi, do you have designations on who checks magic items and who observes, or is it? Do you all do the same job?
Most of us do the same job. There's a few of us that have clipboards that like
is there anybody, these books that you're speaking of, is there anybody who might have cataloged when they came through, when they were transported, and who may have been carrying them? Or did you literally just pass them through?
Well,
Michael doesn't
he
like
looked
this.
up Ronan. Because he's like, that can't be. It's a sound.
I can't wait to
all-
tell you more about it,
All
too.
Taylor Swift.
It's all Taylor
When did
Swift.
you figure this out?
Like session 3?
I knew it before we started.
I'm so glad I'm like 40 episodes in and I just now put
That's
it all
It just-
together.
Crazy.
Crazy.
It genuinely is like the Rick and Morty thing of like, what is my purpose? And he's like,
Get the butter.
put butter on the
my
fucking
God.
bread. Oh my god.
Yeah, welcome to the club, buddy.
That's me. What's my purpose? To find Taylor Swift's hidden stolen records.
Yeah.
Oh my god, it's all been connected.
And
Anyway, stream Taylor Swift Midnights.
You didn't know that the homunculi represented Taylor Swift's bunions on her Eras Tour feet?
Oh, the airplane! I get it now.
Airplanes in the night sky like shooting stars. I could really use a wish right now.
We get a wish.
Anyway, well, we didn't like go through and like write down the name of the books, but
Do you think one of them?
But I'm saying,
It's
were they
self-titled.
carried by similar people? Was it the same person? Do you remember when they came through? What Argos is trying to figure out is if the dates that these books were coming through, even if they're not the same books, does it coincide with dates where the books were stolen or shortly after?
there's been some.
Or does it fit the description of anybody who he suspected of being a part of that original theft ring?
So. Like,
Ace behind this.
no, there's been a lot of different people that have been coming through with books recently. I think they're opening up a new library and like the
Where?
ice plane.
Which plane?
The ice plane.
Is it made by criminals by any chance? Real question.
Is it illegal to knit sweaters? I don't know. They seem very nice.
dear
They had
Rosemary, the homunculi are incompetent.
Same
we
with the
need-
flower guard.
A total revamp. I would be happy to take over this endeavor. And also, my team needs a revamp.
Listen,
Raid, kill me.
You just see Airless zone out.
Argos, you've brought up a really good point. Why are you just sharing information about other travelers in, like, cargo
Also,
to us? That's
what-
fucked up.
And why are you just allowing unchecked
You guys are
cargo
just
to
scary.
just travel through there because they're scary?
You guys are scary.
Aren't your jobs to like protect people?
We're
But
2 feet
through
tall.
the-
Airless is breaking.
Don't you have enforcers?
Yeah.
You start hearing
So-
skittering on the ceiling. Get closer
Some
to
of
us.
them,
You do.
some of them
Oh,
have
fuck.
clipboards.
Hey, I'm just saying, but isn't it like for individuals who are transporting magic items, isn't it important to check them? What if they were transporting bombs?
They all like
Magic
all
bombs.
but one of them kind of like looks at each other. and
Like,
they're
oh shit, we never thought
they're
about
like-
that.
we do check the stuff. And then the one in the back that was talking takes off.
I give chase.
Okay.
Oh,
Yeah,
I chased that motherfucker
tackle
down.
him.
You know what I'm actually gonna do? Is there any tables in here?
Yes.
I
Give
jump
him-
up on the table and then glide off, which makes me go faster.
The accountability elbow from the top rope.
Catapult.
Can't cast spells.
I can throw you.
Actually, that's not a bad idea.
Yeah, legitimately not a bad idea.
Can I catch him if I
Fastball.
dive jump?
Oh, nice. Hulk Wolverine? Yeah. Marvel Rivals.
The game Michael never installed and played.
He said that he was over it.
I didn't say it was over it. I was saying you can't play it 3 days straight. It's a game to play once every couple of weeks.
Yeah. Facts.
I would play it again.
I'm really sorry, I'm burpy.
It's free.
I have 0 space on my PC. Also, I haven't even turned on my PC in like ever.
Yeah.
I've been playing
I want to
piano.
know how those fishes are doing.
That's true. I've been learning piano.
Backyard baseball.
B-I-T-K.
Gone.
What does that spell? Piano. Have you seen that video?
No.
Yeah, I've seen that. It's funny.
Have you seen How to Play Piano Well Enough to Get You Laid?
Why you
With
what?
Bo Burnham, College Humor.
How you play piano when you forget what?
Play piano well enough to get you laid.
Oh no,
It's very funny. It's like OG Bo Burnham.
I'll need to learn how to do that.
It's very, very funny. You don't actually have to play any keys. You just need to present yourself like you know how to play. Just say words like arpeggio.
Oh, yes. Archipelago.
And then just raise your hand. You're like, your hands are so big. It's so funny. It's a throwback. It's 20 years old. So
oh, my God.
Yeah, something like that.
have you seen it? You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah. I'm a Bo Burnham person, so
She gets
Bo
it.
Burnham fan.
Bo Burnham.
So I think about the homunculi. Go burn them. Let's
Bo
get it.
Burnham.
Let's get it.
How fast can you move? If you jump up on a table.
I can move 70 feet around.
30 feet. But gliding is, I move 5 feet or I move 15 feet for every 5 feet that I'm
In the air.
in the air. So it honestly would probably be fast. Well, no.
No,
If you
because if
think
you
about it-
jump, you'd go far. You could cut him off while I'm chasing.
So what's your total then? 40?
Mhm.
He's quick as fuck, boy. You're not able to, even with your 70 and your 70.
Can I throw a knife at him?
You can certainly try.
No magic here, sorry.
Remember the murder robots.
Also, you remember the ban on violence.
Hey, you do you. You do you. I'm not
do
trying to
you.
judge you. I'm just saying we were just informed about murder robots.
I'm going to pull. So I'm ahead of you guys. I'm going to pull a knife out of my back. Are you going to stop me?
No, because I'm chasing after this person as quickly
I'm in
as
front
I
of you,
can.
though.
I'm not, but I'm just saying I'm not probably not close enough to
You're not
like
going to say
stop.
anything, though.
So
That's
you
what I'm
gotta
saying.
make your...
No, because my focus is on chasing this person.
Alright,
This is
you know what?
happening
If no
within
one's
6
Chomsky would have
seconds.
not been moved. He would have been like, what?
What's going on?
It's cocked. 19 on the die. Plus 6.
I bet this one's number is 22.
25.
I don't know about you.
But I'm feeling...
That
She
does
smiled.
hit.
She smiled like a confirmation. Like yes.
I'm using the Thunder Dagger because it's the only dagger I have.
Is it magical?
Unfortunately,
Dagger, yeah.
yes.
But
So-
it's just a dagger.
So Batch is going to the brig.
Oh, we knew it was
His
going to happen all
tail
along.
shortened.
That's the crime. That's how they handle all crime. I don't
Tail
have a
crime.
tail. Lucky bastard.
You're lucky this is your first offense.
We just shave a little off your butt.
16 damage.
Okay.
And then
Is that your
it might be. It
wrist dagger?
says Thunder Dagger. Is that my...
Probably.
So, how it works is it comes out of your wrist. However,
Oh, can I shoot it and then suck it back in?
yes.
Yep, you can suck.
So I feel like I don't
That's
even...
like hard though.
It's like, imagine like Portal and it comes
Yeah.
out. It's like a blue,
And then
like
blow it.
slinging
You're gonna get tired, but you just
So
gotta
I
keep
feel
going.
like I feel like I don't even mean to do it because
Way
it's
to
like
go,
this
Laura.
is a part of the armor that I haven't done before. So I jump and like
And
I
got
just
my
like
stripper pole rat.
Woo.
so I just like think to myself like, God, I wish I could hit him, and I'm just like, yeah, and then it just comes out,
Yeah, 'cause
and I'm
you
like,
haven't done it before.
whoa,
It just comes out. Whoa.
and then it hits him, and I go,
I broke the
And he
law.
dies.
did I do that?
How quickly does this guy move?
Quick.
100. He's a quickling.
Yes.
Okay.
120 feet.
Not dashing.
Not dashing.
Oh my god.
Your dagger shoots out of your arm. It hits him. He is weakened. You see that he was disguised as a homunculus. It drops. He's just this little blue fey creature, and he keeps going.
You say he changes?
It drops. It's not like a magic effect, but it drops.
I scream out, heretic! Imposter! The enforcers! Get the one who's using his abilities.
magic user.
Boom.
Small big scary rock figure.
You guys see.
Because she said herself, you can't go in disguised.
You guys see. You hear two sets of. Is the music playing? Hold on.
Quietly.
I had it
Oh.
pretty quiet.
So you hear two sets of this, but you see and hear the wall starts to shift in like, yeah, it looks like an earthquake as this large stone-like person peels itself off the wall.
Sweet.
And it moves into the door frame, like blocking your guys' way in. You hear a second one out in the hallway.
Is there any alarms?
Did
No,
the
just
blue guy
these guys.
escape, or did he?
He's out there.
Oh,
He's-
so
he's fast.
In the hallway between.
He's made it into the main hallway because he's fast.
Okay, so he beat the second one closing the other
So
door.
it's not in the so there's like the hallway.
Yeah.
You've got the one here. This is where you guys are.
Yeah.
You don't see the other one, so he's out here somewhere.
Somewhere, gotcha. But we came through that way, right?
Yes,
How long was that hallway?
it's very long.
And
So
there's
more than
portals?
120 feet.
Yes,
And there's
Okay.
portals though,
there are portals.
so he could just hop in and whatever.
There's portals in that hallway?
Yeah, it's off to the side,
Okay.
so
But
it's like
still, he
like a
could-
plane
Yeah, no, for
terminal.
sure.
How they're off to the side.
I was assuming that there was like no portals in this one because you described it as like a break area.
This is the break area, so there's nothing
Yeah.
here.
No, you're good. But,
But,
the
like,
hallway has portals.
Not the hallway between like the main terminal and like the break area, but like on the other side of the terminal, there's like
Portals.
portals.
Okay.
Um,
I walk up to the big I assume enforcer. That one is dealing business against the Sealy Court. We've been sent, and we need to interrogate that one.
Also,
It's disguise magic.
it was using disguise magic. It was a quickling, and it was disguised as one of your workers.
That's my scroll of my writ of approval from the elemental.
We
Which
also have
holds
one,
no bearing here.
but we do hold one from the court as well.
Which also holds no
Oh, yeah.
bearing here.
Because apparently the homunculi rule this plane on their own.
Oh, okay.
They go hunky lie.
Because the Archfey were like, they won't talk to us. We're sending you.
That makes no sense, but okay.
That's
so it's
my
not.
understanding that I was told.
It's
No.
not- It's not
believe
that the homunculi rule here and like that stuff's not like good, but it's like Ende had said like if you're what did I say? Sanctioned by the Archfey or not, like violence is frowned upon, magic's frowned upon.
It's international waters.
Yes.
It's international.
So
Yeah,
no
it's
one has
international
total
waters.
claim.
Yeah.
Well,
So someone can push you off a cruise boat.
Yeah.
Batch does like nudge you, and he goes, "I didn't know it could shoot out like that. That was fucking awesome."
I should have.
yeah, you're probably going to the break.
Yeah.
No.
The big guy, he just points at Batch.
What?
We were enforcing.
I was helping you do your job, buddy.
You should
Chomsky
catch
leans
the
over.
quick one.
Batch, we could run.
No.
I have my hands up in the air. He's gonna go. I'm gonna persuade this mother.
Oh, he's getting his silver tongue.
Hey.
Silvery Bob his asshole.
Try.
Hey, listen, buddy. I'm genuinely here under elemental order. I understand, no violence here. However, you did have an imposter within your workforce that luckily I caught.
Well,
If it was
I by myself revealed.
I
Okay.
did reveal
Great.
it.
I'll just go fuck myself.
So with that, I'm just
Wait, let
saying
him go.
that you can be upset with me, and I do apologize if I'm being genuinely honest. I did not know that this was going to shoot out. However,
I kind of want to let him get.
I did help, and your enforcers had been infiltrated by that changeling or that quickling who just ran away, and you guys are just kind of focused on us and not him.
Well, there's two of them. One that we just kind of see
At
the
least,
looming
yeah.
shadow of.
Can I roll a perception or persuasion?
Yeah, you can try.
roll perception. What do I see?
25.
Okay.
Oh,
I'm going to look at you, and I'm just going to mouth the word. Use the shard if you need to.
So, we cool?
Oh,
She's tired, so we
A second one kind of
Needs a
peels
break.
itself off the wall.
So we're not cool?
It's not moving.
Are you guys gonna talk to me?
I turned to one of the.
elementals.
I turned to one. You said we heard the spider people, right?
Yeah, they're kind of like chittering their way in.
Have they like followed us
I
across the
I look
ceiling?
at what
Ew.
are you? Who is in charge here? Because you have. I'm not speaking about my friend, but you do have somebody who infiltrated your.
I think it's
And-
more Timmy over there.
They're dealing with it. One of the driders on the ceiling
Says.
Yeah.
Okay, so what are we doing here?
I mean, you broke the rules.
Oh, that sucks.
To
Grab the
help
shard. I'm going to
enforce
Ivy's.
yours.
Oh!
Okay.
You're leaving us here?
He told me to leave if it gets bad, and
It
they weren't
didn't
gonna let
get
me
bad.
It got bad. It was
didn't.
100% going to the break.
It wasn't bad.
We'll never know now.
We'll never know. All right.
We're not in trouble.
Batch
The
is
three,
gone.
I
the
just
three of
wanna-
us aren't in trouble.
I just want to appear at Ivy's, just like I want to appear like leaning, like immediately, just like hi Ivy,
You
like-
fucking.
In her bedroom,
fucker.
like, yeah, Ivy, how are you?
kinda.
Well, here's Wonderwall.
Hey, so this is a song that we're
That's the
working
song of choice.
on. Today was going to be the day, but they'll never let me back to you.
How do the people react? How do the
They all just go back to the wall. They leave us alone. They say, "Have a good day, guys." That you're.
We're going to the bridge.
How?
why
did
would we go to the brig? He's the only one who did
go to
magic.
the brig? So the homunculi are kind of like
Frightened. They're
frightened.
little guys.
They're like staring at the big guys, like. Then one of the enforcers tucks away. He walks off very slowly, or I guess normal speed, leaving you in here with one. And the other one, he motions for you all to follow.
I follow.
I follow.
Quebin,
Yes.
chased after,
Oh, I did. Yeah, I
You
did.
did.
stayed in place.
You did go to chase after, didn't you?
Yeah. So
So,
I chased after.
Probably would have been a batch Argos unit. Airless if she would have chased. If not, if she was standing next to me.
Yeah.
We're just in the middle of the fucking airport.
That's a good point.
With our bags sitting there. I've got a fucking corn dog that cost me $14 fucking dollars. She just got
Waterless
a pack
time.
of gum because her ears pop on the plane. $17. We're sitting there. I got my I Heart NY shirt on. We're traveling.
Some buskers playing Wonderwall.
No,
We just
seriously.
lost our kid.
Like, where the fuck? I got Batch a bag of barbecue Lays. Like, where is he at? It's cost me $18.
So hallway. Did you chase or did you stay?
I would have chased after you guys.
So probably hallway,
Yeah.
and then you're alone in the room with the original enforcer.
Now I'm holding Airless's fucking corn dog.
Yeah.
I've got two. Like, where'd she go, guys?
So.
But I would be watching from the crowd now.
Yeah.
I'm taller than everybody. I see it happening.
So.
There was a literal frost giant.
I guess. Putting it that way, because I forgot that you chased after too. The second one wouldn't have walked out. He would have more so walked. Would have stepped in the room, kind of off to the side, like kind of blocking you two from leaving. The other one motions to you.
I'll walk over to the other one. Sure.
Okay.
He wasn't doing anything. He was AFK.
I was getting a corn dog.
You were fine. Yeah.
Lace.
So the spider person on the ceiling kind of goes, "Where are you going, friend?"
Me, the airplane.
Okay. And then they say something to the.
I'll go now.
They say something to the enforcer, who enforces that you leave. with them.
Leave.
To the airplane?
They are going to accompany you.
And us?
Security escort.
Oh,
Just him right
Just
now,
him.
right?
no worries. Yeah, we'll go.
Because you chased after them.
Yeah, we
He
chased.
chased after.
Third
Batch.
to the left.
And we're innocent.
Yellow light. Chomsky is going to signal over to you guys and just wave and point. Secretly, though.
Well,
Hey!
it's just one of these.
Yeah,
You got your
basically
corn
like
dog?
like he turns back over to you and is like, And he walks to the portal.
So we're in the hallway. Do I see on the other end the quickling like captured?
You do see that the quickling has been like kind of surrounded and cornered and is moving a lot slower.
I turn to you. We need to question that individual.
Absolutely.
It's very important. And I see Chomsky. I'm like, I don't know what we're going to do with Chomsky, but
Who's that Chomsky or me? Oh, yeah.
Chomsky. But Batch, I think is safe. He's out of reach.
The enforcer that went with you is motioning for you to walk through your portal.
Right. He'll do it.
I knew they couldn't not break the one rule.
I knew too, so that's why I was like, I'm gonna add this rule.
Well, I don't think that we have broken any rules.
We have not.
Batch
did.
Which is why I told him to get out of here, because the brig does not sound like a good place.
No.
His tail is the appropriate length.
I think a little discipline would do him well.
Agreed.
I would like to disguise myself.
Oh boy.
You are gone!
No, he wants to come back.
As Mr. Meaner, a disguise that I've done before several times, so I'm really good at doing it. Can I roll at advantage?
No.
Isn't Edelholm Shar really far away from Fyra?
Yeah, but the shard.
Well, I'm just going to
teleports
use
you.
this anyway, because you gave me that.
Uh-oh.
Did you throw dice at me?
That is a 19 on the die with a performance of 10. That is a 29 of disguise self.
Okay. Give me a
I mean,
second.
it's not magical, right?
It's non-magical.
No.
It's all practical.
It's all a disguise kit, right?
Well, there's no reason to assume that his disguise wouldn't work when the other guys.
Homunculi do write the...
Also,
quickly.
mine
still.
that was magical. Mine is completely all natural.
Well, we don't know if necessarily his was magical or not.
Well, it said that he went from a homunculi to a changeling.
But it could have been like an effect, like an ability.
But that's still magic. Like, I know that technical D&D terms, it's feature and whatever, but like,
If it's a racial thing, it's not magic.
Yeah, that's what I'm
Really?
saying. Like, if it's chameleon, think of it like a chameleon. A chameleon changing its skin isn't magic.
can
It's just,
quicklings do that?
maybe this one can, I don't know.
We're in the Fey
That
wild
still sounds like
world.
a type of magic.
However, yours is not.
What I'm saying, yeah, yours is not. Yours is definitely not.
So it's allowed,
I've never said it wasn't.
technically.
And I would like to
I'm
use
just
the
curious what
glass
happens
shard
with
to
that.
teleport back to the center, because we were walking down the hallway close to it. I want to teleport into the center of the crowd.
You want to use magic to teleport into the center of a place where you're not supposed to use magic?
Thinking emoji?
No, never mind. I'll teleport. Sorry.
You said it!
I know. I forgot. Batch
I
would,
gave him the pass there.
Batch would know.
A man appears.
I will
Where
teleport
Batch left.
to the tunnel where I met with what's his face, the
Ende.
Rat Man, Ende.
Okay. You tell, like, to the room that Ende is in?
Mhm.
Okay, you just teleport. He's like, who the fuck are you?
I'm the monkey man that was here before, but I'm under disguise right now, so
I was going to ask, but I'm not going to ask, actually.
it's better if you don't. Anyway, I'm gonna go back to the crossroads now. Doodles.
Make better choices, I think, he says.
How does the enforcer treat us? And
That's
what's
magic,
going
though.
on
If
there?
you... So
not
he's
made
just
up
kind of
about it.
standing there, just big, tough, kind of like a big wall. He's not moving. If you attempt to go around him, try to talk to him, he just stares ahead.
Stares.
If you do try to get around him, he does move.
Is there
we
anybody
walking
to
together?
talk to? Yeah, right now.
He's
I assume
keeping you there.
right
Oh,
now I
okay.
assume you and I are just standing side by side. I'm waiting. I'm looking for somebody to talk to.
Now, one of the dryads had spoken to us.
Had come
Better,
up
yeah.
and spoken to us. So that's who I'm talking to right now. Is we need to question that individual. I believe that he is not only causing an affront to the Nexus, but may be involved in a larger scheme across many planes.
You'll have to wait for the boss lady to get here. She's on her way.
Who is she?
It's gonna be end day.
It's Taylor Swift. Miss Swift.
No, she was by Carrie.
Carrie?
On our
Swift.
wayward son.
I'm pretty sure we were supposed to like go this way so we didn't get attention, right?
Yeah.
Fuck my life.
I love this game.
I would love to just try to blend in with the crowd. And
Real
go
quick,
to
before you enter in,
to the airplane.
before you enter into the airport terminal, you'll get a ring. Batch, can you hear me?
Are they interdimensional?
You don't hear anything.
Batch, can you hear me?
Can't hear anything.
Batch, can you hear me? Chomsky's gonna sit there and say something until Batch responds. So that'll take the rest of the night. Sorry, guys. Batch, can you hear me?
Can you hear me now? Can you hear me now?
Shiza. Okay.
You kind of like just traipse on through. So the Drider's like talking to you, and he's like, "Yeah, sucks. Oh, Carrie's here," and he skitters away very quickly.
Describe Carrie.
Carrie is
Scary Carrie.
About a 5'10"
Fun, scary.
Human.
Blonde.
she is 4'8". She's very small.
Small.
She
I'm not 4'8".
4'7".
she's
5'2".
she's got very like tight ringlet curls. Her makeup's like kind of creepy in a way.
Just describing you right now. Just a shorter version of you.
Um,
She's got a big red bow.
No, she's like blonde, like a golden blonde. She's wearing like a cute little tea gown,
What color?
pink. It's got like a little apron. Think like
Strawberry
like-
shortcake.
no, Alice in Wonderland, but pink
Sure.
and like
Okay.
with curly hair.
Yeah.
And she walks in. She's got clipboard, a pen. She's like,
Hello there. Greetings.
Is she a homunculi?
no.
Does she come to us first, or does she address the Quickling first?
She
Because I gotta imagine the Quickling's more trouble than the two of us.
they have detained
Batch
the
left us.
Quickling.
Batch left us for the brig.
They've detained the Quickling.
I don't think that we. I'm whispering this. I don't think we have anything to fear. I mean, we
So-
gave chase. That's not violence.
No, I don't think so either.
So she does stop. They handcuff the
Quickling.
Quickling and take him off. And then she meets with you. She goes,
Plot
so?
them as they take him away.
We will need to question that Quickling. We believe that they are involved in a plot against the Sealy Fae and affronts against many of the leaders of the planes.
And at the very least, is allowing magic items to go unchecked.
Yes, I do have to say I'm quite surprised that there is such a lax nature here.
He snuck in here. He doesn't work here, as you can tell. He snuck in. He was here just to be like, we shouldn't do our jobs.
Oh, he was
Just,
inciting it.
yeah.
He was telling them not to do it. So everybody else was doing their job, and this guy was just an asshole.
Yeah.
I see.
He was trying to be like, we should unionize.
How is
Wait, are you saying you're against unions?
No, but
Good.
that guy, he's a frequent flyer, we'll say.
Sure.
a frequent flyer?
Yeah, like we.
I've captured him many times.
Yeah, he's here a lot.
I thought the brig was like a perpetual place.
You can get out. Like you can bail out. It's
How do you bail out?
so you can have people pay 10% of the gold value, and then you have to go to court. Otherwise, they lose their money.
Which court? I thought the Nexus was its own place.
It
Nexus
is.
court?
Yeah, there's a.
Court system here. Okay.
And you don't want to see it.
I don't want
The
to see
bailiff, rock giant, the judge, a
it.
dryad.
The jury of your peers, homunculi.
They're all like, kill, kill, kill. It was just a parking ticket. Rip his arms off.
I don't know this person, nor do I have any concept of the
My
outside
day
world.
shoes were done.
The number that follows him is like, ooh, I get a promotion. Kill him!
It's actually typically like celestials and demons and devils and shadowful creatures, but you know.
Then how is it that this individual has been able to repeat offend so many times?
He's
The
quick.
system's broken.
The system is broken.
The system's broken. There's not a whole lot I can do. I'm just a public servant.
I thought she was.
You understand that this could have ramifications.
Yeah, he's probably dying this time.
I want to flash over to the room where they're treating him, and they're like, "This is the time." And they just smash him, and blue jelly flies everywhere.
I hope that we can question him before you just execute him unceremoniously.
I hope you can walk after this
Listen,
asshole.
guys, he used to have a tail. He no longer has a tail. Next step, death.
All right,
What's that? What's
don't
that
you
Stephen
worry,
King
guys. I've been in the joint 4 or 5 times.
Where
Nope.
the lady kidnaps the author.
Misery?
Misery. Yeah, fucking breaks his legs. That's just what they're doing to him
ankles.
right now.
Um,
Oh my god, that made me fucking laugh.
It was the deliverance.
He's
Chef's
dying
kiss.
this time. Yeah, all the other times he just kind of let go. This time he's fucking dead.
He's dead. He's
Yeah, he's
dead.
probably dying this time. Thank
Wow.
you, DM.
We have a whole judicial system. We go through
No,
the
he's
courts.
dying.
And stuff. No, he's dying this time.
I
he's going to be
am.
sentenced to death.
His rap sheet, very long.
Long.
I am the judge
Terminate.
and executioner.
If he has been offending so many times, and assuming that somebody has been paying his bail, would we be able to have access to that information? It might give us good insights to who he may be working with and where they might be coming from.
I think it's his mom. I'll be honest with you.
Who is his mother? His mother could be somebody involved. Mothers are just as plausible of guilty people as others.
She's actually a very nice lady. I don't think she would do something like that.
That's
Who is his mom?
so.
This was
we
all
have
red herring
access.
to get us to attack.
We have access or no to this information.
If you're gonna
Just
kill him anyway.
just because you feel that it isn't important doesn't mean that it's not important for us to at least investigate.
I mean, I think I
No stone left unturned.
I've been-
the stone guy just kind of chuckles at that.
Actually, all it does is turn.
Come here.
So she's like, I might be able to get that information, but I don't know.
Would we be able to question this individual?
She's like, honestly, who are you guys?
I pull out the writ of all the different.
Yeah, but who are you
forces.
guys here? What do you mean?
We are people who are traveling, and we overheard this individual speaking about books that are very crucial to our investigation. And when we confronted this individual, that's when they transformed and sprinted off, causing this chain of events.
And we were under the impression that magic was strongly forbidden here.
And
so-
disguises.
Acting in good faith of the system that we were told, we wanted to help stop this individual, gain more information for ourselves, and also uphold your ruling.
Protect the realm.
She looks down at her clipboard. She takes some glasses, puts them on.
Surely you're in favor of cross-agency cooperation.
Were you guys invited in?
Yes.
CAQ.
Yes.
Who invited you guys?
We were invited by the elemental planes. All of the lords and
You have to be invited by somebody here. As like a to work with the law
when was
enforcement
that?
agency.
Has that always been true?
That's
Because
just how law enforcement agencies work.
You're not on the list.
Because you guys are saying like we're here to help the law enforcement
You're here
agency.
to
And she's like,
question them.
she's asking who invited us into the investigation.
yeah.
Nope, we are not. We are still working autonomously through the organization, the elemental lords, as well as the Fey lords and ladies.
We were trying to.
I am extending an offer of cooperation, but if extradition of this individual is more appropriate for you, then let us handle that.
Who is the Hadozi?
I've never seen that Hodozi once before in my life.
Airless looks.
Mate.
I look at you.
Roll me a deception.
I don't say that. I look at you.
Confidence.
I look at you. I wait for you to respond, so I don't have to take any of that pressure.
You suck. My name is Airless Sancha of the House of Hawthorne, Protectors of the Sacred Mountain. And
I will have my revenge.
am the liaison between the material plane and the Feywild. My companion made a bad choice
Very impulsive.
in pursuit of this law-breaking individual. Not to harm them, but to stop them.
Honestly, it also sounds like the ramifications would not have been so severe considering this Quickling was able to repeat offend so many times.
And if we need to, we can call for formal representation from the Fae.
And we can also reprimand him on our own planes.
Oh, absolutely. I will make sure that he is fully dealt with.
Persuasion check with advantage because we're helping each other.
Erlis is going to smack Batch.
This is a pretty compelling argument between the two of us.
Erlis
give-
has a
give
pretty
me-
long title.
Give me a persuasion.
Advantage.
Okay.
Yeah.
Or separate or advantage.
With advantage.
What'd you get?
We're cashing it in and using a different dice.
Good call.
So much better.
Hell yeah.
Persuasion?
Yes.
Oh my god. I had rolled 2 nat ones in a row. That's a 22!
I don't know
know
about
about
you.
But I'm feeling
did it.
22.
Taylor Swift.
We won the
She-
whole campaign.
I've just been waiting for
That
the
was,
22 to roll
that was the
whole time, yeah.
secret.
First 22 to roll. That's over. All right, go home.
On to Lady's Drive.
She looks at you over her glasses. She looks at you. She goes, "What's his name?"
I'm not gonna withhold information. His name is Batch.
Batch.
That's
Latchley.
only... Sorry, I had to sneeze.
Bless you.
Thank you.
Um,
Someone here has manners. Thank you.
You're welcome. Can I get
where are
your
the two of
full
you
name
going?
as well?
I go by Carrie.
Your full name. Your full title, please.
Yeah, and your manager.
And your badge number.
Just to keep us all accountable.
If we need to make a formal complaint.
My name is Carrieannette.
Carrieannette.
And who's your
And your
supervisor?
title? They referred to you as Big Boss Lady. Is that
Yes,
correct?
you could
Okay.
answer us in any order that you see fit.
She goes, I'm
Good
a
cop,
captain here.
mediocre cop.
She's like, I'm a captain here.
Captain.
And who is your superior?
The chief.
The chief.
Might we
The
have
chief's
their
name?
name?
Master.
Spartan 117.
John, whatever his name
It's
is.
just John.
John.
Cena.
He goes by the collector.
The collector.
Collector.
Chief collector.
Okay. Thank you so much. And do you have further questions for us?
Where are you off to?
As we were informing you, we are conducting an investigation. It is possible that this investigation might take us through the Nexus several times.
We're heading, however, to
As of right now, to the airplane, the city of ice and steel.
when we were waylaid, hearing this very scary information of someone allowing magic items to go unchecked because they are simply books.
Information that warranted follow-up by our investigating.
Scary music. Hold on.
Yeah, I'll check
I'm
it out.
Carrie's
feeling,
gonna shoot us.
I'm feeling scared.
Carrie's like, you want what? Fuck you.
Question.
Actually,
All the other homunculi got numbers on them. Does Carrie have a number on her? She
No.
number 2.
Can I have your
you
number,
wish
Carrie?
you had Carrie's number.
What race is she?
Nunya.
Little lady.
You said like 4'8".
Probably
looks like a
grand
human.
demon.
Got you.
Who, mom?
She a little Latina lady.
She looks like a human, but she is.
She gives off non-human vibes.
Yeah.
She gives off
That's a grand demon.
homunculi
If I ever
vibes.
saw one.
Or celestial.
A monkey.
I don't know. Little girls, evil.
Sure.
You're both wrong.
She's a dragon.
Well, hot or cold, you tell me.
We'll just keep going through the classes, you know.
She does not have a number for that question that was asked. She's like, well, if you're going to the Citadel, you'll be escorted to the portal. And when the two of you are here, you'll be escorted around.
As I stated, we have broken no rules as given forth by you. Now, it is imperative that we question this quickling, this individual, before he is summarily executed. Something which I am quite convinced is not within your purview of passing judgment, is it not? You said that there was a court system.
She's like, if you want to see the court system, you can see the court system.
I do not need to see the court system. I need to question this individual.
Yes, please.
Court system.
And by all means, we are not trying to question your system or how you do things here. We are simply
is.
questioning. Shut up. We are simply questioning from a place of ignorance and not knowing your system. So I apologize if it feels like this is very targeted.
I am questioning on the authority of the Sealy Court, the elemental lords and ladies. I am here to come to an investigation, to further investigate something that threatens all of the planes, something that without, I fear this nexus would become a moot place.
I use the
And
word
She,
moot.
she goes, the Sealy have no say in how things work here. But she goes, follow me. And she turns on her heel and she starts walking out. If you guys choose to follow her.
Yeah.
Airless.
The enforcer follows the both of you.
Okay.
We cannot be bullied out of here. We need those answers.
Absolutely.
She leads you into a large room. Sitting in this room, there is
The collector.
a large judge seat. You see the quickling. He's just kind of there, kind of playing with his hands. He's stuck. He is
Bound to one
Immobilized.
spot.
yes. His feet are
Ankles are broken.
no, they're not broken.
Just imagine
But
he's like in
he-
an X on the wall.
He is tethered to the floor with manacles, and he's stuck there.
I will get out of here.
I've broken out of 37 prisons.
He's playing with his hands. The person sitting in the judge chair is just an amalgamation of different body parts, just multiple heads, lots of legs, just patchwork sewn together. And he says, what do you have to say for yourself? And the quickling is just in shock. There's no jury in here. There's no lawyers. There's nothing. It's just him and this big guy.
Do you get the impression this is the court system?
There's a spot for a jury. It looks like this little guy, he's did all he can do at this point.
Yeah.
Laws are different here.
Yeah, we're in prelim trial.
Something like that.
He's gotten to the point where they're like, we finally caught you. This is it.
I'm sorry,
That's what it seems like.
you've hit 3 strikes. You are now out.
Fool me once.
What does he says,
He,
do you have anything to say for yourself?
yeah,
Does the quickling respond?
the quickling just kind of roll me a perception check.
Oh, baby.
21.
Perceive. 14.
You both see just a little puddle around the
Yeah, he
quickling.
pissed himself.
No.
He's just shaking in his little boots.
I'm not going to feel bad for this person.
I do.
Can-
Airless turns you. I do.
Just because he's whittled does not mean that he's not an asshole.
What? Does that mean he should die?
This person could be abating terrorism.
But
Because he pissed himself? Everyone pisses and shits themselves when they die.
True.
Carrie walks in and she like taps her pen on her clipboard, and she says, "Collector, just a second." And she turns to you both and she goes, "Ask him whatever questions you want, but you have to stay and watch his judgment."
No problem. Collector, thank you for granting us this audience and allowing us to investigate and interrogate this individual. I turn to does he give any sort of notion? I'm trying to look at a head, but you said it's amalgamation of body parts, so I don't know if there's like eyes to look at. Or...
There's a lot of different eyes. You just kind of just look at
like
it and
a
you're like,
central
I
head?
think-
I
No.
kind of, yeah, I look for the forehead.
There's
Nothing.
Yeah.
nothing solid. To
I
look at.
just look at the middle mass.
Yeah, center mass. No response, no anything. It just
couple
kinda-
of the heads like nod, like
Okay. I turn to the quickling. Given that it seems that your time is nigh, you could clean your conscience and help us further our investigation. Who are you working for, and why were you disguised as a homunculi?
I was just like sowing chaos. I wasn't doing anything like wild.
Well, you've been doing
Insight check.
while she's rolling that insight. You've been doing this multiple times and have been caught multiple times.
It is a natural 20.
It just mean I'm good at my job. I'm just told, come in here, say some words, and
Told
then
by
get
who?
out. Lots of different people.
Who? I
Most,
have many open pages in this notebook.
most recent was the Rat King. That was a couple weeks ago. Probably about a month ago.
I write down any name that this person gives me.
He doesn't have very many names. He kind of like flip flops between like he does mention like augury, but he said that was like a long time ago.
Okay.
But
But we have a connection between Augury and the Rat King.
Mm-hmm.
And anyone else?
no names that like sound.
What'd you get on your insight?
I'm not 20 for a 25.
He's just here to sow chaos.
Okay. I truly do feel like he is simply an agent of chaos. I turn to look at the massive flesh and try to school my face. I'm not sure what punishment you're thinking. Could we simply banish him to a realm of chaos? Is there such things? Where he could do no harm but exist in chaos?
There are chaos planes, but that is not the punishment that he is receiving.
What punishment will this be?
Carrie goes, "Are you done talking to him?"
I still have many questions to ask this individual. When you
Rosemary.
were bailed out, who was it by?
My mom.
Only ever your mother?
Yeah.
Who's your mother?
Quincy. Miss Quincy.
Where is she from?
She's kind of all over the place. I think she's she's living in the Anvil now, but I don't.
Does he tell me any place in Unseelie territory?
No.
No. Okay. Is there anything that, in this final moment before judgment, that you would like to unburden your conscience with? Anything that you regret?
Not moving fast enough. Not get hit by that dagger. You see that he's wounded too.
Can I heal him?
You motion over. I go to stop you, but if you like push,
Carrie stops you. She's like, "Don't."
I want to see judgment.
Airless,
The Feywild is all about chaos.
Not this place. Not the Nexus. He broke the rules.
You say that, and Carrie's like, "You're not in the Feywild anymore."
This person has been given multiple chances. He chose every time to ignore the mercy given by this court.
Do it.
Do it. Kill him.
Erlis looks conflicted but doesn't move.
Argos stands stoically and turns to Kelly.
Do you have any more questions?
I have no more questions.
Okay.
The collector picks him up by his little head and just drops him in a mouth.
Erlis
Nom,
doesn't
nom,
look.
nom, 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 nom.
She turns to leave.
You hear like the bones crunching, the sound of flesh being ripped. You hear all that as you leave.
I turn to Carrie. Hence the name the collector, I assume.
Yeah. He's gonna have another body part or so.
How many times has that individual offended? And what is the original time of his offense?
He's been in and out.
Not that we have to
Sure.
RP it, but Argus is going to ask any questions that would make, I'm going to cover my bases. Is there anything relevant to our investigation? Not really? Okay. I'll just leave it. For the sake of brevity.
Yeah.
Yeah. So you don't RP this whole thing.
Yeah.
Yeah, she's just like, he's been in and out a bunch of times.
Yeah.
At a certain point, this system can't help you, blah, blah, blah. And we have our own laws here.
In regards to the Hudozi individual, what would become of him if he were to enter this place again? Would he be arrested and sent to
Likely.
the brig?
He'll be arrested.
And what would his bail be set to?
It's not up to me to decide. The collector himself decides it.
Let me ask you this. A similar charge, what would it be? What has a similar charge been set at?
For a first-time offense,
100,000 gold.
for probably 500 gold. You'd need to pay 10%.
To bail him out. But 500 gold would clear the offense.
Not clear it, but
Not from the record, but would abstain further punishment.
I mean, he likely would have. I don't make the rules. There would still likely be a punishment of sorts.
If he were to come here and confess his crimes and seek the mercy of the collector, is that something that he might be inclined to do?
He might.
Very well. Thank you, Gary. Let us return to Chomsky.
You've made it through. You and Chomsky have made it through.
Oh, hey, Chomsky.
He's not there.
Oh.
Chomsky died.
This whole okay, so Chomsky, as you step through, you're teleported through. It is, and you guys will all see this too as you come through. The city of Steel and Ice, or Ice and Steel. It is exactly how the name says it. Everything's made out of like a very fine ice, or it's made out of like very finely crafted steel. Being the man that you are, Chomsky, you are staring intently at this iron, and you've never seen anything like it. There's lots
He's gonna
of
sleep.
That's crazy to say.
there's lots of like genasi walking around. There's some other elemental folk that you haven't ever seen before here. They're called Jinn. They are the like the main residents of this plane. And when you're walking around, you'll like bump into something, but there's nothing there. And then you think, oh, it might have been an elemental that I couldn't see. So there's been a couple times where you've like shoulder checked somebody and been like, oh, nobody's there. You all have that same experience as you walk through. What are you looking for, Chomsky?
Chomsky would have waited a little bit, and then he would have been like, okay, it's taking some time. They're probably going to be in trouble. They'll meet me in town. The first place they'll go is an inn. And so he'll head into town and try to find an inn. And then if he passes a blacksmith on his way, he will certainly get sidetracked and go into the blacksmith for sure.
It's actually nothing but blacksmiths.
So many blacksmiths.
So there is there's several inns. There's the Kitchen Witch. There is the Way Inn. There's the Beer Holder, and there is ale and stuff.
What would Batch want? Ale and stuff, probably. He'd probably say he wants a lager drink and an ale drink. I think he says that. He's gonna go in there.
Okay, goes in there. It's your standard bar, like straight up. You're basically walking out of an airport. It's like the first like little hotel bar that you find.
First McDonald's.
You're in a daiquiri factory.
Yeah. There's lots of people in here milling about. They seem to be mostly denizens of the Plain and Bear.
Gotcha. Okay.
And you just wait?
Yeah, he'll wait for as long as he can. And then if he gets distracted, he'll go find a blacksmith. Or if he gets bored, he'll go find a blacksmith. So.
Okay. It doesn't take too long for Mr. Meaner to make his way through. Probably a good, like, 25 minutes after you walk.
Oh, you
through.
find the bar that Chomsky.
No, after you walk through, that's when
Oh.
you're walking through, like 25 minutes later. So you are on this plane, you're looking up. You see people are just, like, kind of flying through the sky.
I do take like a couple steps and then I do attempt to fly. Like I just jump up and I go,
Huh. Do you believe that gravity works like that?
yeah.
Um,
I just look at somebody and go, oh, that's what they do here, and I.
So you attempt to fly, but your wings are made more for gliding and less for flying. So you're not able to keep yourself up, but you do see that you're kind of going
What
far.
is flying but not a long glide?
Actually?
But yeah, no, I
No, because you're not... If you're trying to flap your wings aren't meant for that.
can just go, and I'll keep going up.
You don't have hollow bones.
But if
No,
you believe
I-
you do.
I'm gonna look around. I see. Well, I first I step out and I'm looking for Chomsky. What? Where? The Way In. That's a clever name.
It's actually like one of the first bars too.
Yeah.
It's like on the way in.
Ale and stuff. If I know Chomsky, that's where he's going. All right, let me go. I'm fully in character. I am Mr. Meaner. What was my first name as Mr. Meaner?
Charles.
Well, it's not Charles.
Dr.
Xavier.
Charles Meaner.
I don't remember.
I don't remember it.
Larry Meaner.
Make it up.
You walk in, Chomsky's found a table. He's sitting there. He's got goat milk with him.
Oh, hello, friend.
It's like a weird taste.
Tastes
There's
airy.
way
Way too much air.
Hey,
Sky goats.
how are you doing, my friend? And I'm gonna pat him on the back.
Oh, hey. Dude, take a seat. Where's the others?
Don't know.
Did they question you when you walked through?
Nope, because I'm a master of disguise.
Maybe it's a good idea to not take that off yet. I don't know if they're in the clear. Do you think they have any jurisdiction here?
Nah, we're in the air district. We're fine.
Right. Okay.
Also,
Krista
my
does
tail.
some rules.
I don't like how my tail gets tucked, and he's gonna untuck his tail from his pants.
Okay. Well, we can wait for the others.
Yeah.
Let's run away together.
Fuck this.
You ever notice how the music kind of changed?
Well, I mean, the band just finished their song, so.
We've been playing for so long, I'm so tired.
Use
Yeah.
that
So
list.
I don't know what happened to them, but I'm glad you made it through.
Where did you go?
Ivy's.
I thought you would have gone back to your family. I'm gonna be honest with you. Thought you would have left.
I didn't know if that's how the shard worked, but too late now.
It certainly is.
I already used up all the charges today.
I don't think you did.
There's one more charge.
He's used 3, right?
Yeah, I know. He.
Oh, no,
that's still.
He
I
said
still.
he
That's
used
what I.
4.
That's
4,
still what.
yeah,
No,
4.
I used 3.
You
No,
would've-
because you
had to
left
teleport.
and then you came back and
You
then you
would've had to-
left and then you had to go back.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Well,
Nothing's tapped.
for the day, yes. Let's just hope our friends can find their way here.
Do you think they'd get arrested for doing nothing?
In this area, probably. Fucking shit's crazy, man.
Alice is dead.
But fuck them, I mean, I got the shot.
So far, it doesn't seem super hostile.
No, this is pretty cool. Everybody's flying around. How's the goat milk?
I'm not going to finish it. Do you want it?
No, it doesn't look as thick as I'd like it.
No, it's
Super light.
airy.
Oh, yeah.
Fluffy.
I'm afraid to get one of the ales, but airy ale doesn't sound that. One ale, please.
What a head on that ale.
Yeah, it's just all head.
Yeah, that's.
Does it ever unfoam, or does it just stay like
It
this?
just stays like that.
You see, you just eat the foam. You just drink the foam.
Yeah.
The airplane is
They're like,
airless.
that's what ale is.
least
Ale is
favorite.
just foam.
It feels like a very nice hoppy ale as you swallow it.
It's like bouncing on my taste buds.
It's kind of foamy, but like it still has like a liquidy texture to it.
Is it almost like it's foam until it touches your mouth and
Yeah.
it's just liquid?
So, Batch, can I tell you a secret?
Sure.
It's just you and I.
Yeah, what's up?
I found the book. Did I get you?
Almost.
Okay.
I was like,
You need to work on it a little bit more. I think you need to be a little bit more. So if you're gonna sell it, let's check this out. This is what I would do.
Okay.
Learn from the best. Here you go. Hey, Batch, I really need to talk to you real quick. So, as I was here, I ran into somebody, and they had the book.
I'm going to roll a insight.
26.
I'm gonna roll an insight.
Deception.
Roll an insight. I rolled a 7.
You-
Chomsky will just like straight up and look at me. Wait, did you actually find it?
No, you fucking idiot! That was all. That was me pretending what you should have done. I'll thought you were the smart one.
You're so convincing.
Batch, I'm plenty smart. You're just a smooth talker.
Yeah.
Say.
Yeah. I know. I love this foam, man. I wish you would drink.
I would rather not finish mine.
More foam, please.
I imagine
Bet you know
the
what kind of money
keg,
they
it
use.
just looks like bubbles coming out.
it's just
Such
like a bubble
fun
machine.
visual.
I've been worried that they're going to try to charge me some sort of like air dollars, and I haven't done any conversions yet.
Air
gold,
euros,
gold.
actually.
Arrows.
Arrows.
You two are walking through now. You were escorted by Carrie and the enforcer the whole time. And you guys are escorted through. You see the same
And
thing.
The enforcer on his many peats. Oh, I was thinking the collector.
No, I was like on his feet.
That's what
Sorry,
the
you
collector
said
would
enforcer. I was thinking the collector having multiple feet and just
scuttling around. Nope, the enforcer came with you. Carrie walked through. And she goes, "We'll be seeing you on your way through again."
Very well.
take care.
Same thing. You see lots of folks flying through the sky. This is the most blue sky you guys have ever seen.
It's really bright.
It's magical.
Argos, off in the distance, you see that there is just like a storm brewing, and you're just something in you tells you to like look that way, and you're like, oh yes, that's.
And look that way at the storm.
part. Yeah.
And
They look
you're
at the
like,
storm. That's a good saying. Rain blesses our journey.
I always
Somehow.
love the smell right before a storm.
Yes, it's nice. I was hoping that the others might be here waiting for us, but
Yeah.
are there any like guards here next to this portal? Or is it just kind of very relaxed?
It's pretty chill. There's some people milling about.
Sure.
There's like
Is there anybody who looks like they've been here for a while, like a performer or maybe a vendor,
Panhandler.
there
panhandler?
is a vendor here. Yep.
I walk up to the vendor, and in Primordial, I say, and describe Chomsky.
Oh, big metal man. Yeah. Yeah.
Which way did he go?
I think he definitely stopped here and got some food.
Well,
And then he walked down.
That doesn't sound like the Chomsky I know.
no, it doesn't sound like
He doesn't eat.
But he said how delicious it was. You gotta try.
Well, he said that he saw somebody in lots of armor, but said that he bought food here, which doesn't seem like Chomsky at all.
Our friend.
What do you
doesn't
think?
eat, asshole.
He survives off goat milk.
Exclusively.
Well, maybe we just look at what place we think Chomsky would be at.
6 blacksmiths, a bar.
We should check all
Every
the blacksmiths,
every blacksmith.
and then
Have you seen this
the
man?
bar.
There are a couple blacksmiths.
He's lost. We'll never find him. Let's at least get a drink before we go and continue our search.
I am parched.
Me as well.
Which bar do you guys walk in?
Which one is closest to the blacksmith?
You want to do it? You've been pissing me off. I'm going to this one. You go to the other bar. We'll meet up in the middle after.
I think the beer holder would be the closest to the blacksmiths, but there's also ale and stuff's not too far. The way in isn't unreasonably far.
I go to the third one that you mentioned.
The way in.
Wait.
Whichever one was third in the procession.
Before you leave,
I'm not like rushing off. I'm saying, what about this one? Which was which one?
I'm
The way
going
in.
to cast Sending to Chomsky. Chomsky, we are in the airplane. Where are you?
Wait, Batch.
You can reply to this
I'm being
message.
sent. I'm gonna try to get airless. Come on. I'm just gonna have you lean in. How many words do I get?
25.
Sorry, you've reached Chomsky.
No.
This message is left if you are trying to contact him and he is on a different plane. Bye. Do you think I got her?
Roll me a deception, Chomsky.
With advantage because I showed him how to do it.
Or that's not how magic works.
Is that an insight on mine?
You can probably roll Arcana.
Roll me an intelligence check.
I was gonna say, I
be
feel
fair-
like you would understand
fair-
how this spell
To be
works.
fair, I got an 18 deception, so maybe
19.
19.
You're
Okay.
like, that's not how magic works.
And he'll
That
go,
was really good.
Batch, come on. Yeah. And he's gonna go for the door and like open up and like
Is
peek out.
Chomsky, is Chomsky drunk? He's gonna make me use a spell
Do you see him?
You're taller than
to
me. I can't
try
see
to
over.
joke.
I don't understand him sometimes.
17 perception to find them when I'm looking out of the door of the bar.
You see them.
I'm ranting to you right now.
I'm just
You
being.
hear her.
I'm
yes.
just being
Bash
supportive.
tries to get arrested.
We should go say
and
something.
now I'm
Probably.
using my spell slots to communicate.
She looks a little
Things are
angry.
going to be very tricky moving forward, getting to and from, because...
Hey.
Oh, Chomsky, there you are.
Did I get you?
No.
Oh.
What if we were in danger?
Yes.
Oh, the sending stones.
They,
Hey.
Do those work across planes? When
It works
we
now.
When we trend?
It works now.
But-
okay. Well, I wouldn't have tried them because it hadn't worked.
So,
I thought it was deactivated.
I've been doing my best to lighten up the situation with humor.
Oh, and I'm here too.
Batch actually was the one who
How did
inspired
you
me
get
to make the
through?
joke.
By the way, you have a bounty on you now.
Yeah. I've got a bounty just about everywhere I go. Add to the tally, crossroads.
Well, it might make travel an investigation very
arrested.
difficult.
It's okay.
I could just be misdemeanor.
Or
I walked in
Is
there.
that how you got through? I was going to ask.
They didn't even ask. I just went, hey, I'll be right down
There's
there.
security.
We
Sucks.
could also just crumple Batch up into a
Horrible.
little ball and take him with us.
I think the
Palm-sized
misdemeanor.
ball.
I was going to say, the Nexus kind of sucks.
Argos, I know you're new to this place, but it all sucks.
It all sucks.
I already reported to
Airplane,
Rosemary.
pretty great.
So far.
The
So
beer,
far.
the beer is all foam, but guess what? It tastes
terrible.
good. It tastes good though.
You have to show me.
I know. Like, to the
Wait, before
How
we
about-
go into the bar, can I show you the iron bars on all of these fences are so elaborate.
it's steel, I think. It's in the name.
No.
Just looks like ice to me.
Yes, airless.
Nothing.
No, what? What is
No.
it? What?
Nothing.
No, what is it?
Nothing.
Something
No, it-
tells me she's not in a good mood. Batch, you better
I
learn
don't
this
even need to
place.
roll an insight.
The-
What?
I do have this. I am sorry to say, but the Quickling had no information. Nothing important.
Wasted a knife on him.
All of that was for nothing.
Batch, you didn't lose it. You've still got it.
Oh, I
We did discover that the person in charge of the Nexus is a being called the Collector, who absorbs individuals, and it looks very rough.
We have no idea how many
Individuals he has taken.
individuals or how many infractions you must commit to be collected by the collector.
It definitely sounds like you get a couple of strikes though, because they said the Quickling was a repeat
But
offender.
I don't know. His bail got paid though. I wonder what happens if your bounty is never paid.
I agree. I
guess-
do think that we should pay your bail.
Who little of me? He'll never want to absorb me.
Next time we'll go back through.
I
mean,
think
there's
he
no
would
need to go
love
back
a monkey tail.
I'm just saying
That's racism,
it's
I
very important that we are able to travel through the Nexus because it might take us through several planes.
And
Yeah,
I
but
think
like I
keeping
said, I could
our
just be-
relationship with them at the Nexus
And
is
I-
key.
And I could just go as misdemeanor and just say that
But
Batch died.
But Mr. Meaner doesn't have authority like Batch does.
They never knew that Batch
And
had
you
authority.
don't know if they can
Yes,
magically
but
see
the
through
red,
your disguise.
the red from all of us comes from. It's titled for Batch. Look, it's fine. If you want to slink your way through, that's fine. I'm just saying it'll be another thing we need to consider every time we go through.
I'm just saying, I do not want to be breaking rules through this entire investigation, and I will not lie for you.
Have you met this guy? That's what
I
he does. That's
have.
what he does.
Yes, and we had that conversation before we went into the Nexus. This is serious work. You need to be committed.
Well, what were you
Speak-
guys gonna do? You chased after him. You're
Here-
gonna be violent.
Here,
We weren't good.
Also,
gonna contain.
also, can we just say, I in fact did not know that my wrist shot out knives.
Should have told him that.
it's
Here's
I'm
the
not.
thing. Lying and running isn't the answer. You could have stayed and talked with them.
No, I think running was probably the best case for him.
Yeah.
I'll be honest, Airless. But what I will say is that continuing to evade them is going to be an issue for all of us moving forward. I think the best thing that you could do is the next time we go through the Nexus would be to submit yourself, admit your crime, give the reasons that why you committed it, which are just reasons, and pray for mercy. And I think we will get it.
Running in line creates more problems. You have nothing to be afraid of when your actions are in good faith
And
we have the
justified.
representation and justified.
I think the physical air in all of this plane turning to lava is more likely than Batch submitting to authority. I will say that loud
If
and
that is
This
the
guy
case,
knows me.
I cannot be associated with him.
Ellis, you guys are not a good mix. Honestly, Batch, you're hard to be around, but you're a likable guy.
Thank you.
You are. I enjoy spending time with you, but more importantly, I think that you have a lot to offer this investigation. I think, aside from your bravado, I think you do genuinely care about what happens. I think that it is important that we continue to resolve this. That being said, I am very lost on who is behind this information, who is behind this theft. We have a lead on the book, but we're no closer to an answer of who took it. I think we should have a drink, we should take this night, calm down. There isn't an urgency like I once thought that there was. I think, honestly, the threat really seems to be only on Ivy alone, and not all of the planes like I originally suspected.
I don't think we can rule it out, but
I think if there was anything more serious, then the council would have taken a more firm, serious stance. But they seemed fairly confident that there was no greater threat. And I am inclined to trust the council.
it's not that I don't trust the council. I just know that if someone is working in secret, it's in secret.
Agreed, but we've informed them on everything that we had, all of the information, and they still didn't think that it was warranted a serious enough threat.
I think they did. They assembled a team together. They've been
To
collecting
investigate
information.
on the behalf of Ivy. Do you think that if there was a genuine threat to the planes that they would be so idle?
That's why we're here. To prove that there is.
I don't know. I think we should discuss this.
August, you're not a believer. You gotta get your head in the game.
I have been nothing but forthcoming and very involved in this investigation, but when everybody I report to says it's not a big deal, eventually I have to say, maybe it's not as big a deal as I thought. Grave threat to Ivy, yes, for certain. I would not want anything to happen, which is why I take this very seriously. But a grave threat to all of the planes? Maybe not.
If it was just a grave threat to Ivy, would
I
you go
think-
home?
No, I would still help. I would
So we
still
should-
want to solve.
So we should.
I'm not saying we stop investigating. I'm just saying that the urgency isn't as dire.
Well, clearly you shouldn't be trusting anyone in the Fey realm to show urgency for something that isn't immediately tangible and real.
They're very selfish. They only really...
All of them that we've met, it's very obvious.
Really, it
All
would
of them
only
that we've
matter
met.
if Ronan was the one that was being targeted. If he got targeted, then the whole Fae would be all...
My thing is, it seems that the Fae
You know
don't.
them-
They're not urgent about anything unless it is in their very court.
Guys, can we get more foamy?
I
beer? Can we
agree.
go sit
We
down?
can discuss this.
Come on, Big A. Come on, let's get an ale.
Oh, she's gonna stab him.
She pushes him off the ledge.
Do not have a weapon on me. I do. My hands are weapons.
Barkeep,
Airless is talking yourself off the ledge.
which place has the tasty foam?
It was the ale and stuff.
Barkeep, 4 ales.
Sends it out.
Extra foam.
2 for batch.
It's all foam.
Can you overflow it over and it just goes into a column?
No.
What time of day is it?
Time's weird soup.
In the Feywild, is that necessarily true? In
how does time work in air? Do you just think it's 3 o'clock and it's 3 o'clock?
it's perpetually noon?
Yeah.
No,
The
it.
sun's still coming up from day 1 that you guys started the campaign.
It's about. I want to say. I can't remember what time I said it was last time.
6 a.m.
Is there a sun? Is there multiple suns? Is there a moon? Is there stars? What's out there?
or is it just endless blue sky?
It was just endless blue sky. It is. It feels to your characters about 2 p.m.
Okay.
Okay.
So we're not morning drinking, we're day drinking.
We have to keep in mind
I'm not
there might not be time here. Might just be a perpetual blue sky. No night, no
That
day.
sounds horrible.
For them, it might be normal. This is a different plane. It's not meant for us.
Chomsky, are you gonna drink your foam?
You can have it.
Thank
please.
you. Airless,
2
you
and
already
2.
said no, thank you.
2 and 2.
2 and 2.
Ellis, could I just say, I'm sorry for pranking you. I thought it would lighten the mood, but I'm embarrassed to say this, but I'm not the most keen at reading social situations, and the more I'm
I
outside
would never have said that about you.
of my home, the more I'm discovering that about myself. So I'm trying, through humor, to probe and feel how people respond to me.
Are you learning this from Batch?
Well, being around him does make me envious a bit of his talkative ways.
Hey, I think you're doing great.
I can't tell if
I-
you're serious.
This is a persuasion. I'm not even decepting you.
Wow.
Persuasion
Decepting.
27.
I believe it. Wow.
I
You believe everything that I say.
True.
I turn to you. Go on there.
I'm gonna stab people. I think if we are going to move forward, working as a team, we need to lay some ground rules. Things we are willing to do and things we are not willing to do.
I think that is fair.
Okay.
I do not want to take every situation as lying and running.
Are you looking at me?
Yes. I'm looking directly at you.
I think we're all looking at you.
She may have
We,
to.
if we are saying we are acting on behalf of the council, then we need to be doing things on the up and up.
I
did not lie last time. I spoke nothing but the truth.
Let
I
me
did
maybe-
run.
Let me maybe make a suggestion.
Yes.
Rather than concede to authority, Batch, we kind of are authority now.
And we need to be making these connections with others, healthy relationships.
Maybe not that, but maybe you should inflect your authority on others rather than concede to it.
Well-
so when they tried to arrest you, maybe you should
them.
I think we are getting off topic. I think, to speak to your point, I think it is important that we are in authority. There is no reason for you to run because you are acting on behalf of others. That being said, I think it is important that we do not, how to put this, we do not need to sneak or lie or steal our way through every
I do
scenario.
not steal.
You
And
do
I-
not, but it is important that
Unless it's a casino.
the reason why this is important is because we may need to work with people that we don't like. We can't just lie to them and rob them because if we need their help at one point or another,
people like me.
And I'm not saying that we can't ever, be stealthy like the casino thing. I'm just saying when we're acting with other agencies, people of power, whatnot, I do not want to be lying and scheming.
I can write a contract. I've done that before.
A contract for what?
For Batch to sign. It says he won't steal or lie.
I don't think that is the answer.
I'm not trying to change you, Batch. If we're going to be a working force together, I will go to bat for you. But I need you. I need you to also put in some work.
What do you have to say?
voting me off the island?
Batch,
No.
we've already
Batch,
tried
we
that.
love you. You have your strengths, but you also have your weaknesses. I just need you to rein it in a little bit.
Agreed.
I'll work on it.
You
Can I write a contract for him?
A contract of accountability. Chomsky is
let me
your
draft it up.
accountability person.
yes.
Whenever you get an itch to lie, steal, run, you talk to Chomsky.
I didn't
You-
steal
you-
or lie
you-
the whole time I was there.
you
I ran because he told me to run.
I agree. I think that it is important that we don't necessarily need to. I think, especially the way that the brig was presented to us, which seemed like it was a place that you don't get out
Yeah,
of
let me
unless
just
a
stay there
grave
for
cost.
15 days.
No.
Here,
You are safe with us. We will defend you.
Yeah,
I would not let harm come to you.
yeah.
If we needed to run, we could all run together.
what I'm saying,
Well, you guys didn't do anything wrong, so that's why I ran. So you guys didn't get in trouble.
But if you think that this is such a corrupt thing, you left us then.
No, I think that I broke the rule, and that's why I left. You guys were fine.
You didn't know that?
I have to say, I agree with Batch's thinking, but
Thank
where
you.
I draw the line is that now we know the situation. We need the help of the Nexus, and we cannot keep going through there
I'll
as
talk to him.
impeded as we will always already be.
One more thing, Dad. We're also company. So
With a company.
by you breaking the rules,
Look, an LLC.
the rocks started looking at me.
Oh.
That's what I'm
I got
saying.
escorted out as soon as you got kicked out. So
Your actions reflect upon us.
I maintain that I do think it was the right move, given the information that we had at the time. Now that we have more information, have a better understanding, I think it is time that we acknowledge what we did was not the right course of action. We don't always have the foresight of knowing what is the best answer in any given situation. What is important is that if there is a way of making that situation better, we do it. And this is directly at you, Betch. The time now would come next time we go through the Nexus for you to plead for mercy
And pay
and pay.
with gold. It's a monetary.
I will help pay for this because I incited your magical leaving.
Works for me.
Or if you plead to them, plead your case,
Hopefully.
get representation, you can say that you are upholding their law. That might still end in us paying that amount, but at least then we're on the up and up.
I would like to study the law first, before we address that, because I could find some loopholes. Now, technically, Batch was chasing a Quickling, right? Mm-hmm. He threw a knife at a Quickling. Bad. Shouldn't do that. That Quickling is dead, presumably, now. Mm-hmm. Batch,
His intent was not that it was magical.
well, Batch has thrown his dagger in at nothing. So, depending on the law, I might be able to find some loopholes. That's all I'm saying.
We'll definitely need to touch base when we are in the Nexus. That is for sure.
It'll probably be a while.
You attempted to
agree.
kill someone who was then murdered later, so...
He's not real.
He's not real.
Ain't nobody no crime is all I'm saying.
Excuse
Good Taylor
me.
Swift reference.
Yep.
So, that being said, on to the more important matter. We have a lead on this book. Do we have any... What other information do we have?
Nothing.
So this Quickling he mentioned, there was a lot of books. He thinks they're maybe doing a library here. I don't know if he's a reliable source of information, but...
Honestly, with the investigation that we did and all of the questions that we asked, I don't think that he was involved at all. Which is very frustrating to me because we are in all of this mess for something that really bore no fruit for our investigation.
There's at least a coincidence, not necessarily a correlation. So we still need to put our feelers out, maybe case the area.
Wait a minute!
Yes.
You spilled your phone.
You said... He's like 7 drinks in at this point.
Uh-oh.
You said that you didn't want any more lying or stealing. We got into the crossroads by sneaking in. They only found you because we chased after the Quickling, which would have happened anyway.
Oh, Batch, this isn't a battle we want to fight right now.
Remember when I said I am not opposed to stealth, but when it comes to other power agencies, I do not want to be lying and scheming because we have no reason to be.
Seek cooperation when we can get cooperation.
Yes.
I agree.
If things need to be under the table, we're acting in good faith.
Alright, I got back there.
Okay.
Right, where were we at?
Where were we?
We were discussing best
Oh.
ways of investigating these
Yes,
books. We have
yes.
found and discovered 2.
I think it might not be a bad idea. Now, I know we did this in the city of Fyra, but it did bear fruit. But maybe talking to local law enforcement here, or
Yeah.
just government officials, we've got right. We've got right of passage.
And we have right to investigate as well.
If anyone else has stake in contraband, it's going to be local law enforcement.
And I
agree.
think such powerful items, especially massed together, crossing into this plane, those with arcane potential should be able to feel that power shift. In theory.
Oh, I can, for
Agreed.
sure.
Wait,
Yeah.
why did we come to
Wait.
the ice plane?
It's right
first?
beneath us, the
Or
book.
The airplane.
This was the information that Enya gave us.
Chomsky.
Did I get you?
I don't know.
Read the room.
Oh!
I was sensing it.
You're getting there. I appreciate your concerted effort. It is good.
I figured if I didn't drop a joke, in the next 32 seconds, that Alice might actually murder Batch.
Think of
No,
it less as an equation and more of a feeling.
Oh, feelings. Yes, I have those. Anyway.
And I do want to apologize if I came off harsh. I watched that Quickling be eaten and absorbed by a flesh entity,
Badass.
and it was very stressful. And I don't want that to happen to you, Batch.
I won't let it happen.
Alice, I have to be honest. You have a very tender heart, which I think has served you very well, but given the stakes of the investigation, even if it's not all of the planes at risk, may come times where we have to, well, resort to more methods familiar to Batch than to you. Are you okay with that?
Two sides of the same coin.
With a lying.
Not lying, but
Stretching the...
not stretching
The
the
thing
truth.
that happened back there
Interrogation,
that
but interrogation. These people might not want to relinquish this information, and I'm not saying that we need to resort to torture, but
there's different ways of investigation, especially with
Tick
magic.
tock,
But-
tick tock.
But what I'm saying is sometimes we might need to break rules. Might have to not go through every clean way. We need to go to the most direct way. That is how I feel. And I just fear... I saw how hurt you were by that quickling who had, by his own admission, committed multiple crimes. His punishment was fit by the judgment of that place.
But who are they to decide that he's irredeemable?
Literally them. They are the
It
judge.
is their lens.
Because they said so?
Yep, that's do you ever wonder why I don't like the courts and the judges and how that all works? Because guess what? They are the ones that
'Cause
deem
you
you
know who has committed various crimes?
that changeling that you watched get eaten.
Our friend Batch.
I know.
Does that make him irredeemable?
No.
I'm not saying that he is irredeemable, but I'm saying is that we might need to break rules. We might need to be not so pleasant in the way that we conduct our investigation at times. If that is what is required, I want to know that you will be ready for that.
If these are individuals that are standing in defiance of the natural law and order that has been set up, yes, but if we are representing the council, specifically I am a representation of Rosemary, I will not do evil acts.
Will you kill for Rosemary?
What
For the
I'm-
greater good.
In that same vein, what I'm saying is sometimes judgment is called for and not mercy. Are you prepared for that?
We are not the judge and jury, but I will protect myself.
I think we know where you stand then. And that is fine. I respect that. But just know that if there comes a time where we might need to carry out judgment, that I will not hesitate.
I will be judge and executioner if I have to be. Just so you don't have to be.
We've...
Hope that you get the same mercy one day then.
To be very clear, we've already killed people.
Yes.
Oh, very much so.
Just
Yes.
want to make sure I'm on the same page.
Yes.
In
The reason why-
self-defense,
Chomsky flashes back to throwing fake airless from 500 stories down at the ground. It was insult.
yeah.
Yeah.
I'm just saying that we're sometimes look at Augury. Augury was within the law pretty much the entire time that we were investigating, or you were investigating her. I wasn't there. That was a different person. But you knew.
Augury lit my monastery on fire after opening a portal.
Agreed. But her actions in the Feywild were within the law. By rights of the Feywild, you had no jurisdiction until the approval of Ivy. Do you understand what I'm saying?
We did through Ivy, yes.
But what I'm saying is that we may not have the same thing. If Augury came to this plane, we know that she is guilty. We know that she has done wrong. But the laws here might not allow us to pursue her, or might not allow us to carry out judgment. If that were the case, would you be ready? That is the point I am trying to make.
There's a lot of hypotheticals.
But
We can cross that bridge, when we get there.
well, we're crossing planes quite a bit. I'm just saying this situation might come up more rapidly than you expect. I want to know that we are ready to face it.
I think we've all been ready. I don't think
Think
there's
we
any
should-
question that once Alice is presented with something that I would trust her decision making for sure.
But what I'm saying is that our judgment might conflict with the law of the land. And we might need to break those laws.
Have the right to investigate in these planes.
Let us say that Augury was here, and we had her trapped, and we had all of the information that we need to. But the law will not carry her. The law will not detain her.
I think we should study the law.
But you understand the point I'm trying to make.
The laws changes every single place that we go.
Yes.
I think it's hard to give me a hypothetical when you do not have the knowledge base of the plane.
I don't have knowledge of any of the planes.
I think at a certain point there's a difference between the law of the land and the judgment that a character deserves. And whether that's justified on this plane, because we could go to the fire plane and they could say, oh, you steal something, burn for eternity. Or you could go to the Feywild where you do whatever and they say, don't do that, or we'll make you into a chicken.
I'm just
or whatever
saying-
the hell they do. All I'm saying is, we, as a group, need to decide what judgment we see fit to the person.
We've been
not
given-
through the plane.
We've been given authority from the council.
Thank you, Richard Nixon.
Not to be the judge and jury, to investigate.
I'm just saying then we might come into very difficult situations in the future then.
And I appreciate if we all communicate to come to that conclusion. If we are going to be acting as one force.
Also, everybody's brain is slightly different, so
Yes.
And I
airless.
appreciate the differing in opinion and
Of course.
and
This
discussion.
is not judgment of our characters or anything like that. This is
It's a difference in our characters, though. Batch
We all come from different
may
backgrounds and
think it's okay to do one
experiences.
thing, whereas you may not, and that's going to happen again and again
Agreed.
and again.
I just hope that we can have this open communication.
As long
Yes.
as there's discourse, that's all that matters.
yes. My point is that
I don't think we're going to get the agreement you're looking for, Argos.
I'm not looking for agreement. I'm just trying to make sure that you understand the point that I am coming from.
Of course, yes, we do.
Another foamy ale, please.
I thought he was gonna keep him coming.
Batch, I hope you have.
How are you paying
ammo.
for that?
Yes.
I don't
do we
know.
have ammo?
So far, I've just been breathing in his direction, and he's been taking it.
Do I think that everything is always fair? Absolutely not.
Are you prepared to break the law of a local place if we are impeded by that?
I feel in my heart that I'm acting in truth.
Then
Then
you are-
yes.
Then that is all I need to know. We've had
Now we're going
Like-
to have to convince Batch.
Batch. Honestly, I don't think that Batch is. I don't think Batch's hand is stayed. I think sometimes Batch's hand is a little too loose. I
No,
think
that's what I mean. We're going to have to convince him to break laws.
no. I think
I got a chuckle out of him.
yes,
The way that Chomsky
that
was
is
like,
good.
we
That is
can't see
good.
a facial expression, so I imagine his helmet just twisting.
Yeah, just twisting.
Ah.
Sorry, that was a jest. I apologize.
It was a good one.
You got me to laugh.
I'm starting to read the room.
I'm just saying, from what you've described of Zhorak and Batch, both of them seemed ready to torture to get the information, which is something that I am not comfortable with.
I will do whatever I need to do to make sure that the material plane in which all the ones that I love stay safe.
Chaotic neutral. Lawful good.
Lawful
True neutral?
Lawful neutral.
Lawful neutral for sure. A suit of armor.
True neutral.
Metal Man.
I think Chomsky is true neutral.
Yeah, for sure.
Oh,
That's what this conversation was discovering and establishing
Alignment.
pure alignment.
no, I love it. The group talking about
Episode
morals.
when, and we finally have alignments, guys. Great.
Episode 30.
I will change tomorrow. You will
We
not
know.
know.
We know.
He is
Batch
the
wakes up.
quickling, the
I've
agent of
decided
chaos.
I'm going to go be a lawyer with my life.
That's
Misdemeanor
misdemeanor.
has inspired me.
Misdemeanor is a lawyer.
Do we get a room
I think,
and see if there's a library?
agreed. Well, on top of it, I liked what Chomsky was saying about speaking to local authorities, seeing if any of their investigations may have overlapped. But I do think that, let us take the night. Let us rest. Let us.
It's been a long day.
It's been a long day.
We had the council meeting today?
Yes. Yes.
I don't know if I've
And
slept
Zhorak
this
came
much.
back to
I have
life
no
and-
sense of time since being in the Feywild is just perpetually 6 a.m.
This one day has seemed like about a month. But I feel like I've been living another life while
Multiple
this life
lives.
has happened.
Right.
You are very good at that.
So,
Are we able to get a room?
yes, there are rooms.
How do
They're
we pay?
a gold each.
A gold, okay. Gold,
and
thank God.
each ale is a silver each.
That's expensive.
It's good ale.
It's good foam. Fuzzy foam.
That's good fuzzy foam.
Do we all get our separate rooms?
Yeah. Now remember, we do have our ring of camping, but I don't think that applies yet.
How many? So hold on. How much was
It might apply
one
if
per
you want
room?
about
5 silver.
Yeah.
1 silver per ale.
Yep.
1 gold per room.
you four living on the street. Superpowers unite.
And we have no sense of time.
I will turn, not that we have to roleplay it, but I do ask the barkeep, is there like a day and night
What the
cycle?
fuck
Or
time is it, lady?
Yeah, is there, because legitimately, there just might not be a sense of time.
Yeah,
it might just be
the-
perpetually blue sky forever.
The barkeep says, "What's
That's
a day-night
dangerous.
cycle?"
Yeah, so it is just perpetually blue sky.
Do you work in shifts?
Yes.
Okay. How do you...
Mark time.
Yes.
How do you mark your shifts? Oh, that's 4 bubbles.
There's this guy named Trent. Every 4 hours, his booty claps. There it is. That's a 4-hour interval. Sorry.
Listen for the booty clap.
Oh, hey, I'm done with my shift.
That's 4
No,
booty claps. I'm
There's
done.
Sorry. Sorry.
Oh.
there's a clock system,
Okay.
so
Okay.
they have like a timekeeping system. They've got like
It's
hourglasses. and
46
shit.
shmee or something like that.
I assume there would be like some stuff that traveled through the portal, so that there are like
Yeah.
hourglasses and
Universal
stuff like.
shmee. Yeah.
Yeah.
Every hour, someone travels like peeks his head through. It's 4 assholes.
And then he turns around, claps his cheeks.
So there's a type of, like, clock
Yes.
in each room.
Yeah.
So we can be like, we'll meet back
Yeah.
At 16 shmee.
after a long
Yeah.
rest.
We'll flip our hour dials, which are 8 hours,
Yeah.
or our sand dials.
Yeah.
Question.
Quebbin.
To travel through the Feywild, you have a special device to keep time.
The navigator.
The navigator. Does that work in the elemental planes?
You take it out.
It's just like-
The compass is just circling.
Spinning.
I do.
Oh.
I would bring that up. Is there a time dilation? The same way that there is in the Feywild, like how
Will we
one
lose
day
time?
could be 3 weeks or one day could be 3 minutes. Is that apparent here, or is it just kind
To
of
the Feywilds or to the material
to the
plane?
material plane? Which is the
It's,
stuff we care
it's
about.
typically 1-to-1
1-to-1,
here.
okay.
Good.
That's good.
Don't want to jump back in the wrong
Think
time.
glob.
I think tomorrow, Chomsky is going to use the charge of our teleporter to go talk to Philra and see if she has a map. Of
I-
the airplane.
I legitimately agree with that. Like I think it might be prudent if she has maps to all of the planes.
We got one.
We should spend it, and if she doesn't, then we should find cartographers in every plane that we go.
We should bring Philra with us.
I think that's a great idea.
bring in Philra.
Yeah.
All right,
I kind of miss her. Not gonna lie.
that's good. That's good. If you would like, then yes. Speaking of, we have the ability to see our families. We can travel to and from with the
Josh,
shard.
We
you
could go to my
stared
sister's
directly at
wedding.
Ash.
We could all go to my sister's wedding.
I thought your sister burned to death in the
Wait,
attack of the...
we don't quite have the ability
No.
to do that, Alice.
Why?
We also have to be familiar with where you teleport, which I am not.
Oh.
Yes.
But we as individuals could check in on our homes. We've been gone for presumably some time now.
Oh.
To make sure that they are at least okay.
Also, is it still unlawful to travel between planes on not Fey Day if we're doing it with our own personal teleportation?
I don't know.
It might be something to look into as well, just so we don't end up becoming what we most hate.
It's true.
Lawbreakers.
I have yes.
Well, we're also not doing insidious things.
That's true.
But I think we should check because I don't want us
We
to
don't
get in trouble.
I don't want us to lose our authority.
Can I'm gonna roll a fucking...
Get our license
I'm gonna
from
roll an Can I just roll intelligence? I've done so
No.
much studying.
I feel
in
like
the
we
Fey
would
world.
have asked this.
I'm rolling intelligence. 10.
I feel like we would have asked this at some point from like jumping from there to Edelholm Shaw.
Flash of genius. Oh my gosh. I just had a memory of
Brain
when I
blast.
was in the library in Fyra studying up on something. I forget. Plus
Planar
5,
travel.
15 for
Teleportation magic does not work to the material plane.
Ooh.
Okay.
got
So
it.
we
I'm
can't.
sorry.
It wouldn't work.
Sorry, Argos.
I can't go
You can
back to
try.
study.
See what happens.
You just turn into a hot pocket.
I'm in the collector. Oh god.
What is this?
Anyway. Good night.
Good night.
thing? Anyway, good night.
Yeah, good night.
All right. Good spot to end.
I think so too.
Agreed.
I'm gonna roll a d20. If I get an 18, I'm gonna scream as loud as I can. That's crazy. Natural one. Well,